Hello. Hello, everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. We are not in a bedroom. There is no pillows. Well, there's a couple of pillows.
Comfortable ones.
But we're actually in a professional setting. So this has been a long time in the making. If you don't know who I am, my name's Alex, and this is Kev. We are going to be presenting, watching, living through the watch-along of Chelsea versus Wrexham in pre-season. This is my first watch-along on the channel. I think this is your first as well,
First,
right?
yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous. I'll be honest with you. I'm actually a little bit nervous. We've got the whole setup. First of all, big shout out to Podcast Room in Barnes for hosting us. It's 2:30 a.m. in the UK. And when I spoke to Scott and Jamie, who run the place, I said, listen, guys, we want to do as many of the games as we can. We want to do all the games. And the first game happened to be Wrexham at 3 a.m. And here we are. So thank you for providing these facilities, coming out of your way. I mean, Jamie's literally gotten out of his house. He's got work in the morning at 9 o'clock or something like that. And he's here. So big shout out to Podcast Room in Barnes. Check them out. And yeah, I mean, listen, Kev, I'm just excited, man. There's been a lot of hype going into this game.
Yep.
I'm just happy Chelsea's back, man.
Well, yeah, it's back. We've had a few months off, turbulent months with the Euros, getting our expectations up, but seeing one of our own Cole Palmer shining as usual, getting the goal, equalising the final. But yeah, back to business again. The situation with Enzo Fernandez is obviously starting the season and a bit of a sour note, but I'm sure that situation will be cleared up and we can start thinking about the football. New manager, new recruits, and a new era once again. So hopefully the boys can rise to the occasion today and give us fans a treat. Obviously, Wrexham, a team that never, been to Championship League One, but they're on the up. So I'm not expecting anything from them massively, but it's about how we set ourselves up and how we can perform. Enzo Maresco's obviously got a clear idea and how he wants to play. So hopefully the lads can buy into it and we can start seeing some good stuff on the pitch today.
Let's have it. I mean, I've seen the training videos. I think it was I can't remember. No, I'm trying to think of the journalists. So some journalists on Twitter posted the training videos.
Yeah.
And look, we look like we're playing very structured football. And look, I hold my hands up. I will be the first to say right here, listen, we've got 25 minutes until Enzo Maresca's first official game in pre-season as head coach of Chelsea. Everyone knows I wanted Poch to stay. Yeah. And look, I have had time to reflect. Time is the biggest healer of all. I'm not going to sit here and say that I still think it was a good decision, but now I understand where the club's at. And look, clarity is everything. If you understand why people are doing something, then at least that's something, isn't it? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
There wasn't a match vision. Poch wanted Gallagher to stay. Poch wanted Chalobah to stay. And even if they do stay, it's the fact that he was pushing so hard for them to stay, and the club didn't like that. Bit of fight, a bit of bite, which I quite like in a manager, to be honest with you, but that doesn't suit the current model.
Yeah.
And it seems like wherever you go in modern football,
they want possession-based football.
No, but it's not just football. I'm talking about the way you are inside the club, the way you communicate with the board.
Basically, they wanted the yes man. Basically, they bring the players in and you work with them, and obviously,
you're not wrong. I mean,
if you get
yes man's one way of
that's what it is. And if you get too involved with the day-to-day runnings, including the signings, ultimately at the door, and obviously Pochettino wanted different things to what the board wanted. So obviously there was a clash of heads somewhere down the line. I believe the last game of the season showed us that he was probably going. He never came out and clapped the fans, so that gave us a bit of an idea of what's happening. So when he went, I wasn't too surprised, but we move on. That era's gone now. All we can do is back Enzo Maresca. I don't know too much about Maresca. I don't know too much about the man, but from what I can see with his training methods, he's very structured. very strategic. He wants to build from the back, i.e., that's the reason why one of the goalkeepers is going, because he wants a ball playing goalkeeper. So let's see if his philosophy works on the pitch. Obviously, Pochettino, we never knew what kind of system he was playing in most games. Defensively, we were shocking. So can we start getting bits and bobs right on the field, and let's move forward. We can't dwell on the Pochettino era. We've got to just move forward. So let's see what tonight brings. Today will bring, well, tonight, this morning, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what that brings for us.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the comments as well. I just want to make sure the stream's monetized. I can't actually check on my phone, so if I could just get a little thumbs up, that would be brilliant. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat, and big up to Colin Finch, who is officially a member of the channel as well. You became a member before the stream even started, Colin, so appreciate your faith, and welcome to the Chelsea Fan TV family. Let's go through the comments. Big up to the GOAT, big up to SS Games, the True Blitz. I want to go to sleep, but Chelsea is playing. I feel your pain, my friend.
Yeah.
I feel your pain. Admont says, is Maresca really playing Colwell left back? I'll be real. I haven't even looked at the starting lineup. Should we go through that?
Yeah, that'll be essential.
Right. Okay. So we got Sanchez in goal, Reece James, Levi Colwell, Lavia, Tosin, Badiashile, Madueke, Chukwuemeka, Mark Guiu, Tyreek George, and Christopher Nkunku. So we've got a back four. It looks like James on the right, Colwell on the left. So I think actually you are right. Whoever said Colwell's going to be playing as left back, it does look like that is the case. And then you got Tosin and Badiashile in the middle, unless you put Badiashile on the left. But I've never seen him do that.
I think it'd be Colwell on the left, James on the right, Badiashile and Tosin through the middle.
And then we've got Lavia who's going to hold in front with where does Tyreek George play?
Guys, on a winger, he's a winger, is he? Left winger, yeah. So Tyreek George on the left, Guiu for the middle, and Nkunku behind in the cam, and I think it'd be Nani Madueke down the right. So interesting team.
And Chukwuemeka just.
So I think you'll play two holders and one attacking midfield. So I think it'd be Carney and Lavia behind.
You think Chukwuemeka's playing in behind?
Yeah. But like as a what's it called? A pressing midfielder. So he's probably going to be taking the ball from deep areas, which he's good at doing, and bring it into the attacking areas. So it's good. It's going to be hard to figure it out, but I'm sure once the game starts, we'll have a bit more of an idea on positions.
I mean, who knows? I don't know, man. But look, big up to everyone in the chat. I mean, what do you think about this lineup? Do you like it? I mean, to be fair, they're going to change it at halftime anyway. Yeah. Generally speaking, in these preseason games, you won't just see 11 players, you'll see 22 players. Yeah. And it's like we saw with Man City. They lost 4-3 to Celtic. Everyone's going, oh, they lost to Celtic. They lost with some rubbish players, man.
Yeah, it was their third team.
I wouldn't overthink this game too much, irrespective of the result. But what I would look at is just the style of play. That's what people are looking for. That's what people complained about last season. The identity, the clear strategy, and the direction of the team as a whole. Forget individual brilliance. If you can't shine as a team, how are you going to shine as individuals?
Of course.
Let's have a look. The pay-per-view site is crashing, according to Christian. Deals. Is he playing 4-3-3 formation? We will see. ABL, the pro, looking forward to seeing Mark Guiu play. So am I. A new beginning, Tim Webb. Absolutely. Let's hope it's a fresh start. Although we said the same thing. We said the same thing last year. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. But look, it should be good. Luke, I would love to give you a stream link. I would love to, but I have actually paid for this, so I don't have a stream link. If you want to watch it like us, we just literally paid a £5 through the Chelsea website. Honestly, we probably could have found a link somewhere.
I shouldn't tell you this, but I usually watch it on he'sgoals.com. So if you go to Google and put his goal, click the link and you'll find all the games, tennis, cricket, anything you want to find. So his goal, and hopefully his goal are watching this and giving me a bit of money for the sponsorship.
There you go, Kev. Get the
So
shout out.
he'sgoals.com.
Oh, he sorted you right out. Yeah, check it out, guys. I've never used it, but apparently Kev likes it. George will be crucial for Chelsea this season. Aaron, I don't know. I don't know much about this player. Yeah. I mean, do you know anything about him? I haven't even seen his stats. I'll check his stats now.
George. He was one of the best players in under 21s last year. Left winger. Obviously, I haven't seen much of him, but it's an opportunity for him to come in and do something. I think with a couple of the players coming back from Europe, i.e. Mudryk and Palmer, a couple of the wing players, it's opportunities to give some of the youngsters some game time and for them to obviously stake a claim, or you never know, there could be teams watching in the Premier League, could get a good loan deal somewhere else. So it doesn't really matter. Like I said, we're playing against Wrexham, newly promoted to the League One. So it's a massive game for them, but for us, it's just getting those minutes in the legs. Hopefully, we can go and give them a good hiding and start off the right way. There's no doubts in my mind that we'll get the win today. But end of the day, like Alex said to me a minute ago, it's about how we perform and the styles of play, patterns of play, all the stuff that we never had last year. Can we implement them today and see that going forward?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just having a look as well at Tariq George's stats. He's looking good, man. He's got some good stats from last season. 34 games, 14 goals, 10 assists, and 4 yellow cards. So very impressive stats. I mean, if you can carry that into the men's team, fair play. But I don't know. I don't think you can judge much until you see what happens on the big stage. So I'm just holding out. I'm looking to see what happens. What I try so hard not to do is get too far ahead of myself and go, wow, this guy's going to be great. And you do get players like your Hudson-Odois, your Loftus-Cheeks who walk in the door and they're fantastic, but it doesn't always last. So I'd love to see some consistency from young players coming in. Lord knows we need it because that's all we recruit. I can't say it on YouTube, but, you know, this is just such a young team, man. And it frustrates me because I was speaking about this with Charlie and Nina earlier on. We did a 3 Points Perspective show. So if you haven't already checked that out, check it out later on. And I was just saying, like, when I'm outside Stamford Bridge, that part of me after a game, when we've dropped points, like we did so many times last season and the season before, what the hell is this strategy? What are we recruiting? And the other part of me that's sitting on this sofa in a nice studio with a Moretti is saying, trust the process.
We forgot to do it as well. And this one's for the season. And everybody else who's staying up at this crazy time in the morning, I've had to travel 3 hours to get down here as well. So, yeah. But yeah.
Tell them about it, Kev. Go on, tell them.
Yeah, so set off 7 o'clock UK time, got into London 10 o'clock, went for a curry, went for a bite to eat, and Alex was at his missus's. I was literally parked outside his house, got my head down for a couple hours, and then I heard a bang on the window. I literally got a bit startled, woke up, and I seen this ugly face looking down at me. Nice. And it's Alex. Come on, Kev, we've got to go. So we literally made our way around here, but it's only like a literally 10-minute drive.
I felt bad for you as well because my girlfriend lives in Chiswick, which is not far from where we are. I said, look, she's a midwife, right? So she works long shifts, and I was like, I really want to invite you inside, Kev, but she's trying to fucking sleep, man.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
So it was a bit of a tough one, just leaving you in your car.
I've done that. I've done the rough ones, and I would expect to come and gate crash someone's house anyway. So it was fine. Like I said, it's a one-off. I don't feel we're never going to see another half-free.
Oh, we will
game.
Oh, we will.
Well, probably next season now.
I'll tell you when we'll see them. When Club World Cup, mate.
Yeah, next year. But
mind you, though, Club World Cup, like, surely the amount of European teams that are going to be in that competition, they want to get coverage. They won't be doing the 3 a.m. streams if they want
Yeah,
Real Madrid fans to tune in,
yeah. They're gonna have
unless
to
they're
make it.
just in America.
They're
Do
gonna
you know
have
what I
to do.
mean?
They're
Like,
gonna have to make it for us. So doing it at our time instead of their time,
well, the last
which would
one
make
we were
sense.
involved in was that Dubai?
Yeah, it
I
was in
think
the
it
Far
was.
East.
Yeah,
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 yeah. And I know Father went out there, so big up to Father.
yeah.
Also, Father, you have not confirmed if you're going to come to the next watch along. So, everyone in the chat, get Father involved, hype him up.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be
Also,
nervous about.
another big up. I like to big up my sponsor as well. Inside the Boiler. Obviously, he's got different nations with his colours on the hats. So I've gone for the Italian colours. So I'm obviously representing Enzo Maresca. So big up Inside the Boiler. Check him out on Instagram. Check them out on YouTube and check out their website. They've got all kinds of clothing, hats, t-shirts, tracksuits. So check them out. Up and coming brand. A good mate of mine from back in Walsall. So check them out and big up to Liam for giving me the cap.
Why is the stream still not on? Like, is there something wrong with the website? I don't know about you, but I thought they were meant to start 20 minutes before, and I'm still not seeing anything on screen. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Something's happening.
We have some movement.
We have movement, people. Oh, okay. Screen with Nkunku ready to ball out.
Yeah.
We do have shirt sponsors for this one as well, guys. Apparently, Infinite Athlete will be sponsoring us for pre-season. I don't know if that runs on to the rest of the season. I mean, we own. I swear we own Infinite Athlete anyway. Why don't we just use that?
I just don't get what's going on. It's just a mess, isn't it? We got into 2 seasons straight,
Oh,
and I actually bought this shirt last year. We got the sponsor, and like a few weeks later, it had the sponsor. It's just a mess, but this is what it is. This is the new Chelsea. No sponsor, and then a few months later, a sponsor. But we just got to get used to it, haven't we? I don't think the sponsor is the most important thing right now with Chelsea. I think,
Mate, there's so much drama. We haven't
yeah,
even spoken about Enzo Fernandez, and I got ridiculed for my opinion on that. And I just want to apologize. I never meant to offend anyone. My point was, I basically said what Maresca said.
yeah,
The guy needs to fucking
yeah,
apologize publicly to your teammates, and then we need to try and move on. And I
yeah.
think that there's obviously a conscious effort from management to try and make that happen. But I think these things are harder said than done. And really, we're going to need to see what happens in the dressing room,
I
because this
thought
isn't something like, I don't think Fernandez is going to
it's
walk in the dressing
mm,
room and there's going to be a problem straight away. This is something that you'll see kicked into place
someone will
in a
try
few
and someone
months.
will try and chop him in training, chop him in training. But I
No,
think personally,
I hope not.
he should have waited to come back into the mix, into the fold. So finished his Copa America duties, got back to Cobham, called everybody into a room, staff members, everyone in the back, stood up and been a man about the situation. I think him putting an Instagram post hasn't solved anything. So we don't know what's going to happen going forward, but only time will tell. I think he's still got a lot to do to get the lads back on his side. But let's not think about it too deeply. He's made a mistake. Hope for the lads. What's the word I'm looking for? Hope for the lads will forgive him for it and forget about it, because we don't need this situation over our heads going into the new season. We've got enough problems as it is in Chelsea. We don't need a breakage in the change room as well. So hopefully the situation gets resolved as soon as possible and we can just forget about it.
Yeah, man. I'm just going to quickly check on something. Just bear with me.
Yeah. Yeah. So Carlo Condesini, Chelsea legend. Yeah. So any questions anybody wants to ask me? I've obviously got the live chat in front of me. Any questions anybody wants to ask, I'm just going to go through them. So I'm going to flick down, see what we've got. I've got Ricardo Blake, Jamaican flags, big up Jamaica, my home country. Big up from Jamaica, Cashin Williams, big up. I see you, I see you. Okay, so we've got Dills, my brother, big up Dills. Um, So, what questions have you got? Any questions anybody wants to ask? Dills, any questions? Any questions anybody wants to ask before the game kicks off? Where to watch the game? So, if you haven't got it on Chelsea, you don't want to pay £5. There's a website on Google. It's called uh, He's Goal. Okay, so if you go onto your Google and put He's Goal, okay, you should be able to get onto it. Click the top link, He's Goal, free live sports stream, and you should be able to get it on there. That's where I watch the majority of my games on there. So good luck with that. Hopefully you get the stream. Any
I'm
more?
falling asleep listening to you, Kev.
Any more games? Any more questions? Sorry. What do you think Maresca do tactically in the game? It's one of them ones, mate. I don't know anything about Wrexham to say. Yeah, but someone asked the question. What do you think Chelsea are going to do tactically? Um, from because tactics usually get deployed on the other team. So I just think we just go ahead and play our game. And I think with what I'm doing and what I'm seeing, it's a lot more regimented in the style of play. So players won't be taking their other players' positions. He likes to play at the back, so he likes the goalkeeper as a sweeper. So very similar to Man City. He likes a holding midfielder. He likes a ball carrying midfielder, and he likes his wing backs introverted. So you'll see Reece James and Colwell coming into the fold within the middle. So as long as we're doing the right things in the pitch and we're seeing some kind of formula, that's what counts for me. I'm not too interested in Wrexham, but can we start deploying our tactics and seeing some kind of formula going forward? And hopefully we can start seeing it tonight.
Can I just say as well, if I would have known Lewis was streaming tonight, I would have invited him on.
Oh, he is
I
streaming. Yeah,
didn't think he was going to do it.
yeah. I've seen him. Yeah, so he's streaming.
But
Yeah,
this is like just the normal hours of the day for Lewis. Lewis is up until like 6 a.m. streaming anyway.
yeah.
So yeah, is what it is. Big up to Lewis as well, Carefree Lewis G.
Shout out to Lewis.
Lewis, I want to see you on Saturday for the Celtic watch along. We're going to have myself, Matty Dav, Lewis, hopefully, and maybe Ben off father as well. So we're going to have a nice group for that one. Yeah, just anticipation for this one. I don't know what it is, but the clock seems to be going really slowly now that I'm
6
waiting for a
minutes.
ball to be kicked.
6 minutes away, so we're not far away. What, 6 minutes away from kickoff? The stadium looks fairly empty, doesn't it? Look at it.
Yeah, they're all getting beer or something.
Right,
Or maybe they just didn't sell any. No, they sold tickets.
it's
Come on,
fully empty. Right, yeah.
they sold tickets. Of course they did.
Yeah.
Let's see what other questions we've got. Chelsea going to cook this game, according to Tesha. What are we going to cook? I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm in the camp. Like you were just talking about Wrexham. I don't think Maresca is thinking about Wrexham. I think that's
Nah.
the whole point of preseason is not to think about the opponent's teams,
It's
just to focus on yourself.
and what you're all going to do. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I think that's how Maresca plays a lot of the time anyway. Like any manager's obviously going to tweak depending on which team he's playing against.
Yeah.
But for me, Maresca, it's my way or the highway. And if it works, guess what? He's going to keep doing it. If it doesn't work, he's going to keep doing it. Bit like Maurizio Sarri. If you were a fan of Maurizio Sarri at Chelsea
Most definitely.
a few years back, that rigid style of play, obviously we brought Kepa in, Jorginho coming as well. Every single goal kick was short. It could be very frustrating and slow at times, but also we had some great games, especially towards the end of the season, and some very respectable games. I mean, we could have easily won the double under Maurizio Sarri. I remember we lost the final against Man City in the Carabao Cup. We lost on penalties, and I am blaming that on Kepa because he should have come off, and Caballero should have come on. But look, we move on from that. I personally like that style of football. I also like Poch, especially from a neutral point. Like it really entertaining. But I'm certainly with a lot of the people that say we didn't have control of games. I agree with you on that, and I think that Maresca will bring us a newfound confidence on the ball and hopefully off the ball in terms of the way we press, because we certainly did press under Pochettino, but it wasn't a consistent week in, week out scenario. And I don't know if that was something that was tactical, and I don't know if that was because the players couldn't be bothered to run. Whatever that was, wasn't good enough, and Maresca needs to drill into these players straight away. This is how we play. This is what we do. This is how we're going to do it, and I think that's sort of the key point is how do you teach Mudryk to play well in the system? Because when a player so talented is left alone and isolated and expected to make everything work on his own, how do you fit him into a system and make him thrive that way? And it's the same with Madueke. It's the same with all these players, even the players that performed. I'd be really intrigued to see what we do with Cole Palmer. Are we going to continue playing him on the right? Are we going to put him in the 10? But then I would argue if you play Palmer in the 10, actually you could get more out of him on the right hand side because of the fact that Chukwuemeka is beneficial in the 10. And you've got Nkunku as well, and you want to fit these other players in.
Yeah,
So just in terms of fitting the whole squad,
yeah,
Palmer, for me, would play on the right, and
yeah,
actually in that system anyway, like he
mhm,
moves, he goes into the box. I think he'd be given the freedom.
yeah,
Why you wouldn't give a player like Palmer freedom is beyond me,
yeah,
but he was scoring goals under Guardiola playing a very similar system, and he did that pretty much from the get-go. I don't see why that will change. Um, and I think that this Chelsea squad is gonna be built around him. You
yeah,
come in and you hit the ground running straight away. He was meant to be one of the players that was going to be given time, and we didn't really expect him. I mean, we knew he was good, but
yeah,
it's a bit like any of the other young players we sign. But yeah, he's the man, and he's not with us now, but
yeah,
I think he'll be balling out, mate. And I think Maresca needs to find a way to fit him in,
yeah.
but not just him, like Chukwuemeka
It's
as
down
well.
to him though, to Maresca to fact find though, isn't it? He's got to be doing. He's got to be very observant through pre-season. He's got to be looking at how the players uh, carry the ball. He's got to be looking at pre-season games, especially, and he's going to be trying players in different positions. Like you said with Palmer, very difficult to find out which is his best position. He does very well at right wing, very well at cam, but he's our best player, so you have to fit him in somewhere. But you also have to try and fit in the other players around him.
Mm.
And when you've got a fully fit Nkunku, which hopefully pray to God he stays fit for the season, that's like a new signing for us. We want to try and fit him in. Karnish Kurenka as well, other players that can play in that 10. So Palmer on the right will probably be the best fitting, but it's down to the manager now to fit them all in. It's good to have these options. Obviously, if they stay fit throughout the season, it's going to be a plus. Last season, it was horrific. All the injuries we were getting, like 14 injuries towards the back end last season,
Mm.
wasn't good stuff at all. But with these new people coming in, what's it called, medical staff coming in. Hopefully, they can be the difference now, and we can start picking up these injuries and move forward because we've got a really good squad of players. And to be fair to you, we should be challenging for top four. I think last season we wasn't far away. I think a couple of tactical bad decisions from Pochettino cost us, as well as injuries and everything else. So if roles were different. I think we could have been a bit closer to fourth, if not getting fourth. But this season, injuries and tactics, if we get roles on point, I think we can get the top four. And it's
Oh,
not.
top four is like a non-negotiable,
Yeah, yeah,
and I thought we would push really high last season. I remember when I was speaking to Sky, I was like, we can go right up there. And to be honest with you, the players we had, there's no reason we couldn't have. And as soon as we lost Nkunku and Chukwuemeka, things just started to go downhill. Then you look at Reece James, the list goes on. I just want to reply to what's your name? Nachalini 17. You guys are deluded if you think Maresca is an upgrade from Pochettino. When did I say that? All right. Just because I believe that there are aspects of his management that are better than Poch does not mean I think he's an upgrade on Pochettino. Also, I was literally the one who complained when we sacked Poch, right? Now I move on and I back the manager because that is what you do. you're not gonna. I'm not gonna boo the manager straight away. It's not like if Rafa Benitez walked into the job, right? I was there, by the way, for his first game.
Rafa Benitez.
Yeah,
You're
man.
just a fat Spanish waiter.
Mate, I was there, and
Yeah.
they were booing him. And I remember, so the announcer before it was Lee Parker.
Mm.
I can't remember his name. The bald guy.
Oh, Spy.
Yeah. So I remember him saying, like, he was announcing the team, and it was like, and I don't know, John. No, it wasn't John Terry because he never played under Benitez. Whatever. And they was like, and welcome to your manager, Rafa Benitez. And everyone's going, boo, wanker. And he literally said on the mic, he was like, have some respect for your manager. And everyone just kept booing. It was mad.
What it was going to be is going to be that, and I think Rafa Benitez, it did work out in the end, didn't it? We got that Europa League against Benfica under him, so it did work. But it's one of them things. Ibrahimovic knew what was best at the time to get trophies.
Well, he did win the Europa League. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so yeah.
I mean, I was a bit young, man. I was a kid.
Yeah, I was in my prime. I was like your age.
Mate, I was a kid during that time. What were you guys doing when we won the first Europa League? Did you watch the game? Feels like ages ago. Seems like the players are ready to come out. The anticipation.
Yeah, so Chelsea v Wrexham, Levi's Stadium, America, 3 a.m. kickoff. Expectations, Chelsea fans in the chat. What are we expecting from today? Please leave your comments below. How are you feeling about today? Playing against a Welsh team for one.
Hey, that's what's his name? Rob, the guy who owns Wrexham.
Yeah.
Where's Ryan Reynolds? This is Ryan Reynolds FC.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
Yeah. So expectations, what expecting from today? It's going to be a good game. I'm expecting at least 4-0 Chelsea. What about you?
What was it last time? 5-6?
Wrexham 5-1, wasn't it?
Did they score?
I think it's 5-1.
I watched that game as well, and that was literally the same. It was about a 2-3 a.m. kickoff last time as well.
But
why do they choose Wrexham for this game?
Because Wrexham have got that now, haven't they? So they've got the pull to get into America, obviously through the owners. So
it's true. That's
true. What it is. Them and Birmingham City are doing very similar things because of the owners.
Yeah, but Birmingham, come on, man.
Yeah.
I think Wrexham's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Right. So what do we got for the predictions? Put your predictions in the chat, people. Let's have a look. Unknown potential 5-0. I hope that means 5-0 Chelsea. No one 7-0. SA Odeon easy 5-0. Victor, was the game delayed? It must be. I don't know why. Just seems to be a little bit later than usual. But that's fine. I'm happy to hang around. Kickoff at 3:30. Like this shouldn't be at 3:30. It said it was going to be at 3 o'clock. I think Chelsea have just done us dirty, mate. Because the players are right there. It won't be a 3:30 kickoff.
It's America, isn't it? So they don't know.
They got to sing the national anthem, mate.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just good football. I would expect at least 3 from. I'm not even going to say that name. I don't know how you say it. Yeah, I mean at least 3. I agree with you, Kev. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
7. To be honest with you, 10-0 says Jarabanks 2012. That's very ambitious. When does it kick off? I don't know, mate.
We're kicking off right now, mate. James is here.
Ultimate ball knowledge. Had a pre-game wank to have a clear head to analyze the Maresca ball. There you go, mate. You've got the solution. Let us know.
Mudryk looking like Charlie.
Yeah, he does look like Charlie, doesn't he?
He's a
cap backwards. Drewsbury Hall as
well.
He
looks like Charlie, yeah.
Charlie just needs the tattoos and the earring, and then he's there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players in that tunnel, you know.
Yeah,
that's a busy tunnel.
It's like a rugby game. But Wrexham.
What is this? An NFL stadium or something?
I'm
American
assuming
football.
so. Yeah, it's gonna be baseball or American football, one of the two, isn't it?
Right, kickoff is about to happen, guys. The players are just walking onto the pitch.
Here we go.
I mean, first impressions, Kev. Just looking at that kit. Obviously, when I first saw it, I thought it was horrendous. To be quite honest with you, some people liked it. I mean, what do you think watching the players walk out in the kit and you can see the jumper on top?
Oh, it's just
You like it?
it's crazy. I think with your home jersey, it should be plain. Personally, I'm very old school, so I'm not too fond on it. I have seen it. I have seen it in flesh. I went to Sports Direct the other day and I picked it up. I was going to buy it, looked at the tag.
It's still in Sports Direct already?
Yeah. £90,
I didn't even know that.
90 quid. I thought I'll wait for it to go down a bit.
Yeah.
But first impressions, not the biggest fan. But as the season goes by, you probably start growing on me.
I think it looks better seeing the players wearing it right now.
Yeah, I
There
prefer
you
the
go.
training kit.
Big Enzo.
Yeah, I prefer the training kit this year, to be fair. So
You prefer the training kit?
yeah.
What colour's the training kit? The same
It's
colour?
dark blue.
Dark blue.
Dark blue. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if I seem a little bit out of touch, I'll be totally honest with you. I tried my absolute best to not think about Chelsea when the Euros was on. And I think that, well, for me, it was just more mental health. I'm very passionate about this club. I love this club. I don't think you can do a fan channel if you don't love it. But I just find, and you've got to agree with me on this. Like sometimes this club just drags you to your knees, and you just have to break away for a little bit. And when you come in, you love it just as much as you ever have. But I just needed a break, and now I'm hungry. I'm ready to get to the home and away games, not just domestically, internationally. We've got the Conference League games coming up as well.
Yeah. It's gonna be a busy season.
You gonna go to the Conference League games
Most definitely. I'm gonna.
at the bridge, or
I'm gonna try to go to a couple away ones. As well.
yeah?
Yeah. Why not? Why
Do you have
not?
a plug, or is it just me?
I've got a couple plugs.
Ricky,
You're the main plug.
Ricky.
Little Ricky's one of them. But
Shout out to Ricky.
shout out to Rick's. I have got a few plugs, and hopefully they can give me some tickets. But we'll think about that when that comes along. For now, we'll focus on what's in front of us: Wrexham,
What, my beer?
Birra Moretti, and
Birra
Chelsea.
Moretti and Chelsea.
It's an all Italian event. Enzo Maresca, Italian hat,
Oh,
Italian beer.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you as well, guys. Hopefully we'll have some gear as well, some
Oh,
kit.
huh?
Hopefully we'll have
Alright.
some kit as well, because
Yeah.
I spoke with some sponsors. We didn't get it in time for this game, but hopefully next week we'll have some shirts, some caps, stuff like that. So if any of that interests you and you want to get some Chelsea related stuff, merch, then yeah, that will be in the pipeline. I'm just trying to think what else is going to be new for the channel. I mean, to be honest, this was like the big thing. I mean, I'll give you a bit of context. So when the season ended, I was always set on having a studio. Obviously, we don't own this studio. So we said, right, we're going to try and build one. And we have a space in London, perfect. But you have to apply to build in these buildings, basically. And we didn't even get an answer. I don't think we've been ignored. I just think that the council takes so long to get back to you.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous.
I've
Kev.
got a million and one other things.
Well,
on
I
the
was
plate,
told at first, like, you'll be lucky to get a response within a couple of months, and then I've been told if you get a response in 6 months, then that's good.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking point?
It's because they've got so much on the plate, haven't they?
Well, it's not exactly a priority, is
Just
it? This
think-
country doesn't need a new studio. That's not the priority
Just
of,
think it's
of
London,
London right
it's
now.
London as well. How many other people are asking for permission to build into you? There's obviously a queue.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it is what it is. Like, I'm not even complaining. I mean, this actually worked out to be a blessing
yeah,
in
but
disguise.
okay, but we're off.
We're off, Kev.
We're off,
The ball has been kicked.
and we're off.
Be interesting.
Okay.
Long ball by Sanchez.
Okay,
I thought this was a Maresca ball.
He's going to take him off now, isn't he? For that, he's going to swing him off.
All right. And
Right,
let's
so-
see the pans. We've got, so Colwell is a left back. Guiu up front, and Kunku in the 10. What's his name?
George on
32?
the left.
Is it George? That's his last name.
George on the left.
George on the left. Chukwuemeka on the right.
None of the Waker looks like it's on the right. To be fair.
Oh yeah, hang on.
So it's like
Are you
a
playing two?
it's like a 4-1-2, 4-1
4-1-2-3.
with 4-1 and the 4 in front and then a striker. If you know what I mean. So we've got Chukwuemeka, Nonimodi Wake, Nkunku, George on the left, Madueke on the right.
So look, so
Yeah.
Reece James, when they've got the ball, Reece James is literally right next to Lavia.
Yeah, so
He's basically he is a midfielder.
Inverted, yeah.
But Enzo's spoken about this, so that makes sense why he's playing Colwell as a left back then, because Reece James is coming in and Colwell's just gonna hold off. He's just gonna
it'll look like position. A three on the defense, and then on the attack you'll probably be more of a 4. But was interested to see how it is. But James looks like he's playing for the middle, which is interesting, and I'm sure he'll be good at that, getting on the ball.
Well, he's done it at Wigan, so that's not the first time he's done it. And I think, Gusto will probably be doing a similar thing. Gusto can handle himself in that position, but he's not done it at senior pro level. But like when.
Whoa!
Colwell!
Come on, have him! Come on, get him!
Go on, Colwell!
Hey, look at this already!
Jesus!
So we are 2 minutes into the game, and it's already
my goodness!
And we're already into a
WWE, mate.
UFC type scenario. 2 minutes into the game.
Look at that!
Oh, he's a pricky. That's why. What's his name?
Is that McLean?
Yeah, he's a fucking wanker, mate. I wish Cole will fucking knock him out. He's a fucking dickhead. He's. Oh, they're both going to get a red.
Let's have the replay here. Oh, you dirty!
They're going to get.
Look at him.
He's going to get a red in it.
No, he hit him in the face.
He punched him. Yeah. So.
Oh, I'll be real. The thing is, though.
Here we go.
No, but Colwell didn't throw any punches, mate. Yeah. McLean hit him in the face.
Oh, look at this.
Look at the ref trying to split it up.
Yeah, this is a proper.
Even the manager's in there.
Yeah, this is heated. This is heated. You wouldn't expect this from a friendly. We're 2 minutes into it as well. He's a fucking cunt. Sorry for the C word.
We can say anything on there, but not that one.
Yeah. So 2 minutes into the game.
What's happened to the screen?
We've already got handbags.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, but I think if that was a Premier League game, there would have been.
Yeah, I'll be real. That would have been a booking for sure.
Yeah, probably red for McLean.
I can't believe that.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
You know when you're. Well, it's always football, isn't it? You're sitting, you're watching a match, and obviously you're like focused, you're intense. But like when you start a match, you sort of sit back and you go, right, here we go.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready for that, mate.
No, I wasn't expecting that. That was that was something abnormal. That was 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. But
mate, I'm here for it. If this is Maresca ball.
Yeah, but you would expect it from McLean though. He's
but it's not just tiki taka. Yeah, players have got a bit about them as well.
Yeah, but he's got a reputation in it.
We'll see. So, right, we've been given a free kick towards the right hand side
40 yards out, let's say.
About 40 yards out. Reece James to take.
I thought that was in.
Saved.
Nearly. But it's all kicked off already, man. 4 minutes into the game. Reece James free kicking. Just hits the post. So yeah,
he went round the wall. I don't think the keeper would have got that. Big up to Feroz as well. If you know Feroz, he's been out in the States covering everything for us. So he actually asked Enzo a question in the press conference. I think he asked about Nkunku, and he said, where do you see Nkunku playing? And I mean, Enzo had a smile on his face. He seemed very confident. He said he can play in a variety of different positions, and so can a lot of players. And I mean, one thing we have in this squad, which I've always loved, I don't think this is just a recent thing. We can go back to Aspilicueta and other players. Loftus-Cheek often got played out of position.
Yeah.
We've given the ball away again. Got it back though with Lavia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
So
mean, we've always had players who can adapt, and I think that I can't think of many teams that have as versatile a squad when fully fit as what. I mean, you look on the pitch right now. I mean, clear to me, Levi Colwell. Then you've got Reece James who can go into the midfield, and Kunku can play in multiple positions.
yeah, and Chukwuemeka as well.
Chukwuemeka as
Play on the
well.
wide, could play for the middle. And Kuku could play up top in the cam on the wings.
It's a manager's dream, mate.
Yeah, so it's very versatile.
Yeah,
Lot of players.
Lavia's doing well actually. He's won the ball back a couple of times already.
He's like a new signing for us. Basically, he's played 45 minutes.
Barely played at
Or
all.
they played literally 45 minutes all last season. So he's like a new signing. Trying to get the live shots up here. See if
Oh, Baddy.
but yeah,
Giving it away.
Typically giving the ball away.
Counter attack from Wrexham now. Whips it in. Oh my God. Okay.
Nice and calm. But that's Badashile for you, in a nutshell. He's done it numerous times last season as well, giving the ball away and putting us under pressure. And with a better team than Wrexham, the other team would have probably capitalised on it. So that's something that Oresco needs to have a look at.
Sky Sports, mate. You know, as well, for the studio, we're going to have to buy a Sky subscription. It pains me to say that.
You have to.
Well, how else are people going to watch the games?
Oh, wow.
Thing is, obviously, people could live stream it, obviously, but I'd rather, you know, if there's a big malfunction of equipment in between, then like, might as well just get a premium, and then you won't have any problems. Good quality live stream. That's what people want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me know in the chat. Do you have Sky Sports if you're based in England? Nice touch from Guiu. Good hold up play. George looks confident as well, but he does pass backwards. And now we've got possession. You can see a clear structure. Wrexham are pushing up. It's good defending. Nice pressure from Wrexham, forcing us back. But again, when you keep your shape, you're able to just come again. And I think that's what we struggled with Poch, especially with low blocks. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Even older man. I mean, that was painful to watch.
Yeah. But it seems to me so far that we're keeping the ball very well. It's difficult to see who's playing where. So it could be a good thing. Teams playing against us, they won't know who to pick up and where to pick up. So you're kind of confusing the
You
opposition.
mean
So it's
like
a bit
when we're on the ball?
yeah. So we like City a bit. You know, when City they pick up different positions, the swap positions. So it's a bit like that. And obviously he's worked under Guardiola. He's obviously taken some bits and bobs from that. But I'm kind of finding it hard to see who's playing where at the minute. You got Nkunku's coming wide 1 minute, then he's through the middle. And then we got Lavi's wide, then he's coming through the middle. James is out wide, then he's coming through the middle. So it seems like the tactics deployed is like you've got one or two positions where you are playing, which can all confuse the opposition, can't it, when you think about it logically?
Well, Madueke's pinned on the outside line, on the touch line, sorry. Now we've got the ball again. We keep winning it back, which is good, but we can't keep giving it away. I mean, this is a little bit sloppy.
Yeah,
I want to see us take more control.
Yeah, but you got to think it's the first game as well, so you're going to expect a few teething issues with a new system.
No.
Yeah, so it's not going to come together within the first 10 minutes of your first game. So I'll give him a bit of leniency there.
Right, let's have a look. What's the chat saying? Baddie is shy. No time clock. I can't sync up. Yeah, guys, this is the first watch along we've done. So just bear with us. It will get better. We'll have a time clock. We'll have the scores. But just for the first one, if I'm totally honest, because it's so late, because it's 3 a.m., like we just haven't been able to do it. Obviously, I don't live around here. This isn't my studio. We came in not long before the game started, and we pretty much started recording straight away. So as far as we're concerned right now, we're just going to see how it goes, and then we're going to improve on there. We will have all of those things. So if there's anything you want us to do for the future watch-alongs, like we'll do it. I haven't got a problem with that. Timesheet is totally fair. Scores,
Yeah.
we'll have. I don't know. Do you get the chat on? No, I don't know if we'll be able to get the chat on the screen because someone else is actually controlling it. Let me have a look. What else?
And for the people asking where to watch the game, if you're not going to pay the £5 on Chelsea, he'sgoal.com. So that's he'sgoal.com. Click the link and you'll see the Chelsea v Wrexham at the top. Click on it and find the suitable game for yourself, and you will get a stream to watch the game.
I'm with you on this one, chat. I don't know why we've got that issue in the middle. That doesn't make much sense to me. He's played very well on the ball. He's been very competent, but he just looks flimsy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he looks like Bambi and Ice.
Yeah.
He don't look. Yeah, he don't look comfortable, doesn't he?
I said the same thing about Jackson at one point last season,
Yeah,
and then he kind
look
of
there again. By the show, give the ball away again. So within the first 10 minutes, he give the ball away twice, playing at the back, and it's only a matter of time before Maresca sees what he's about, basically, and he's going to have to bring someone in that can do the job and play at the back. We've obviously not got a Thiago Silva, someone who's calm on the ball. So who else would you bring in?
That's a big miss.
Who else would you bring in that central area?
Well, potentially Tosin. I mean, maybe you could just rotate him and then you'd have Disasi on the right normally. I mean, for this game, obviously, I know he's not starting. I think that would make sense. I think Chalobah, honestly.
Yeah, that's
hell.
bad idea. Yeah.
Treatment of Trevor Chalobah.
And he can actually play at the back as well. That's the thing. He's actually
It's ridiculous. And you know what annoys me as well is when you've got sources coming out, you've got journalists who've spoken to the club's press officer or whatever it is, and they've said, this decision has not been taken lightly. What kind of waffle are you on about? Also, I had a lot of messages of people saying that they don't think Chalobah was good enough for Chelsea. Like, did you not watch us last season? How bad we were defensively. And then as soon as Chalobah came in,
he wasn't the best himself. But
as soon as Chalobah came in, we started actually not conceding.
Him and Thiago Silva, towards the end, they built that partnership and we looked a lot more stronger. But we don't know what these owners have got up the sleeve. Hopefully, if Chalobah does go, we'll bring in an experienced ball playing centre back, which we need because Badashile, already, like I said, within the first 10 minutes, he's not looking comfortable. And this is Wrexham. So imagine if you're playing against a pressing team, say City or Liverpool, that are going to press. It's just going to be a calamity. It's going to be hard work for him. So, like I said, Enzo Maresca, he'll see this and hopefully he makes a decision because Badashile last season, he wasn't the one, and it's looking like already he's flimsy on the ball. We need someone.
It is the first game.
It is the first game, but give him credit. But
no,
it's the same. It's the same things he was doing last year.
Also, just to take a little bit of the blame away from the players, they have played under God knows how many managers. I mean, Badiashile came in under Potter, then played under Lampard, then he played under Poch, and now he's under Maresca. That's his fourth manager in 2 years.
Yeah.
So from a player development side, it's just ridiculous. You can't settle, not under 4 different managers in such a short time frame. But then again, you've got other players who come in and perform straight away. It's brutal, isn't it, Chelsea? But
yeah,
you got to do the job.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense though.
So it looks like what we're doing, we're playing George as a winger, Madueke as a winger, and then it's almost like we have 2 10s.
Yeah,
with Nkunku and
Chukwuemeka.
Yeah,
it's very different. We've never seen this last season. The players picking up a lot of different positions. But this is obviously his training methods. You must like this the players rotating positions. But it's like I said, similar to what City do. City do exactly the same thing. You never hardly see Foden play in one position. You'll see him swapping with De Bruyne. You'll see him swapping with other players at the pitch. So it's very similar to that. But have we got the players to do it? Yeah, you were talking about
Yeah,
City.
we do have the players.
Yeah,
You don't think we have the players?
only time will tell.
Well, what
Only
do
time
you
will
think?
tell. Only time will tell. Like I said, I never seen much of Larvi last year.
No, but like, I
I
mean,
never
you've got
seen
an
much of
idea.
Kinky.
You've seen something.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I've seen something, but very minimal.
I would say we have the players to play
Like I
that
said,
kind of football.
I need to see more for me to make that judgment. To be fair,
I mean, if you were going based on what we had last season when half the players were injured, I would say no. But a fully fit squad, absolutely. The one player that I'm really curious to see in this style is Jackson because he thrived under Poch, and that back and forth style, that hold up play that he was forced into because of the lack of control we had in games. Petrovic was known to hoof the ball up, and honestly, Jackson improved so much towards the latter end of the season. Forget goals, just generally his link up play. I thought he was fantastic. I gave him the nickname Wacko Jacko. Well, a friend of mine did, Steve. So shout out to Steve. And honestly, I think he really grew into that style. So when the ball's at your feet a little bit more, you've got to be more intricate, a little bit more tricky. How does he thrive in that scenario? He's the one player for me that I'm really, really intrigued. Obviously, Madueke as well. I think it'd be interesting to see how he does, as well as Mudryk as well. Just having that structure, I think, will help our players. If you go all up to
good
Guiyu,
touch. Whatever it is, yeah.
we've got a corner.
Is it Guihu?
So it's Guiu, yeah,
Guihu.
Guiyu.
Okay, Guihu.
We pronouncing that right, guys?
Can we just call him Dave? Like, someone like that, eh?
What's his first name? Mark. Just
Oh,
call him
Mark. Yeah, we'll
Just
just call him Mark. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a full stadium, Kev. But in fairness, it's pre-season.
It's Wrexham. It's funny, not us. They've got no fans.
It's all blue, mate. Hey!
Goal! Oh, nearly.
Little flick on from
So a chance at the back post for Mark, let's call him.
Man like Mark.
Yeah, man like Mark. So he nearly got on the end of a flick on. Good cross into the box. Good flick on. It was very close to being 1-0. If he timed it a bit better, literally inches away.
He could have got. Do you think he could have got that with his head?
Well,
that would have been tough, actually.
He doesn't want to risk the John Terry situation, getting booted in the face. So the safe thing to do is to go with your foot. Yeah. But very, very close to being 1-0. But Chelsea completely in control of the game. Wrexham haven't shown anything yet.
Yeah, got it back. George driving on the left. Get it in. All right, it's giving it to Lavia. That's it. We've got space. James out wide. Madueke. Go on, drive it.
There we go.
Whip it.
Okay, another corner. It's good from Chelsea now. I think they've started to get in the final third a bit more. The majority of the play was in the middle of the pitch. Now we're starting to get the ball down the flanks and cause Wrexham danger. It's only a matter of time now before we get that first goal. But looking good from Chelsea so far.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at that kit. That's actually not a bad kit.
Wrexham's.
No, our kit. I don't care about Wrexham. Put the Infinite Athlete on as well.
Oh yeah, they've sort of finally put it on there. So what happens to the people that have brought it without it?
I think it's quite a cool thing to have.
Without it.
Well, how many clubs ever need to have a sponsorless shirt? There you go.
Like Barcelona had it for years and years, didn't they? Never used to have a sponsor.
Well, I've got a it looked like a handball in the box from Tossing, so I think they've blown for that. Free kick to Wrexham. But yeah, mate, I've got my my grandma for my birthday. She gave me like a not a poster, like a framed picture with all of the different Chelsea shirts from 1950 all the way until like recently. And the first couple were sponsorless, and then everything up until that had a sponsor. So God knows how many years we've had sponsors. And yeah, if you didn't have the chance, if you had the chance to get a sponsorless shirt, you didn't take it. I don't know why. I think I think it's a cool thing to have.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to get that opportunity again. I mean, this season we have another chance. So
Get your
even
orders
if you
in.
don't rate the kit, guys,
Get your orders in.
I think it's worth getting the kit. to be
I'm
honest with
waiting
you.
for the away one to come out. To be fair, I prefer the away kit. It looks a lot better, white and blue.
A lot of people like the training kit. You were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, training kit's decent. Yeah.
I like the Travago one from last season, the black and white. I remember Lewis, Charlie, everyone got that as soon as it came out.
Oh, last year's training kit. That
I
was
think
nice.
Pochettino did the interview, his first interview, and he was wearing that kit.
The white and black.
From that point,
yeah.
It's
nice.
Almost like a fleece.
Yeah.
Not really a jacket.
Mm.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
It's not bad.
I mean, Maresca looks a little bit more casual, but I don't really care as long as the football's good. You don't need to wear a suit, not as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So you want to go through a few of the chat, see what people got to say?
Can do.
Let's go through. Any questions asked? What are your thoughts so far? 20 minutes into the game. Any thoughts on the game so far? How can we improve? We've got a question here. Why is Nkuku so deep? I just believe that all the players have been given the permission to. I think it's not a frigid kind of tactic being deployed. I think it's a bit like City, where you can pick up different positions and you swap in positions. So maybe that's what's going on, because it looks to me that everyone's playing everywhere. There's no one actually in a position right now. So it's a bit confusing to watch from the eye, but there's obviously a reason beyond it, and that's due to the tactics of the manager.
Yeah. Who was it that said the Wrexham kit's selling out really well in America?
Obviously, because the owners.
I mean, still.
Crosses to the box. Post. Oh, nearly again. It's coming. It's coming.
Coming home.
Yeah, it's nearly there. Tossing with the flick on. He's such a threat in the air.
Tiki-taka with slow motion. Maresca ball.
He scored, I think he scored at least 4 headers last season for Fulham. So he's going to be a threat in the air this season.
Yeah, if you're trying to watch the stream at the same time as the game, right at this second, it's 23 minutes and 20 seconds. 23 minutes and 25 seconds now. So if you want to watch the stream at the same time as watching the watch along, as a lot of people do, I did that a couple of times actually before I was involved in the channel. It's quite a nice way of doing it, actually. Yeah. Especially if you don't want to hear the commentary from.
Just want to hear our good voices. Just want to hear our good voices.
It,
yep. Banter level on 100.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, Kev, how tired? Oh yes, well done, Guiu.
He's pressing really. He's pressing really well, and he's done it a couple of times now where he's pressed really well, and he's got corners and goal kicks out of it. So, what was your question?
No.
1 to 10. How tired am I?
Yeah, how tired are you?
I'm on a 7 right now.
Oh, you're doing all right.
But
by half time, we'll get the monsters out.
yeah. I'll sleep well when I get back.
We'll do well, man. I mean, I haven't slept, guys, so I actually feel like I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Back post. Oh, come on. This is where he needs to look up, and the other player running in the back post. We've got Martin Dixon, boring, going back to bed. You're lucky, mate. I'm 150 miles away, as I would have probably done the same thing. So if you are going, good night and God bless.
There you go. Kev, you wouldn't rather be in bed than here.
I ain't gonna lie, if I wasn't here, Alex, I don't think I'd be watching this, mate. Not 3:30 in the morning. No chance.
Not for the love of the Chelsea.
Nah, it's not an important game, mate. Nah.
You get the family, get the kids round.
Nah.
Popcorn.
No.
Couple of beers.
No chance.
That's a good little chip ball actually from Wrexham there. We've done well. Put it back. Yeah, nice through ball from Lavia.
Yeah, a few people in the comment section saying about Madueke, and it's been like that last season. He always has to take an extra touch, and it's just about looking up. There was someone running in the back there. You could have he's offside. You could have looked up. and he could have just chipped that to the back post, and there was a clear opportunity to score. So this is Madueke needs to work on it, and hopefully Maresca can get the better out of him because he's done it on numerous occasions where he's taken extra touches. Look again, look. So here, look at back post. Look, just there, clip into the back post, and it's a clear
To
goal.
be fair, if he would have just taken the shot straight away, he would have been fine. But he tried to
Just
cut
don't
inside.
need to do it. It's just, yeah,
He's trying to do too much.
yeah, precisely.
Here we go. He's got another one.
So he's back on it
Beat
again.
his man again.
Okay, so we've got a corner on that one.
I mean, you can say all you want about Madueke. The guy takes players on. He's not the worst. The amount of times, I mean, Sterling, Jesus Christ. The amount of times he's Sterling, and I just think, please, just do something. Passes the ball backwards, gives the ball away.
Amma B said in the chat, tell us what time you're streaming so we can sync. We are on 26:30 as we speak. 26 minutes 34 seconds.
Yes,
Goal!
buddy.
Oh,
Why did you miss it, buddy?
Goal!
Oh, no!
My life!
That's it out wide. What are you
It's
doing?
yeah, well done, James. Nice and strong. It's definitely coming, though. It's definitely coming.
No, mate.
Yeah, I just think if you could be a bit more clinical.
No. Levi Stadium. Oh, he air swinged it, Kev.
Yeah,
What a
wow.
professional
It's
footballer. for fuck's
Badashile,
sake.
mate. What do you expect?
It was his
We all
weak
know
foot.
he's not good enough, but he's just here. Lavia is cooking. Who agrees?
Yeah, he's doing a good job, man.
He's just sitting there and he's breaking play up well, and he's just spraying the ball. He's doing what he's expected. There's nothing, we're playing against Wrexham. This is what the minimal required is to be doing as a centre midfielder. So let's see if we can continue in that fashion. High score swing and miss.
I think we just kicked one of their players in the face or something, but we've played on. George takes a man on. They've went back. We're pressing nicely. Look at that press.
Yeah,
Kev.
yeah, very high up the pitch now. I think as the game started, we were sitting back, but now I think we're sensing a bit of danger. We've squeezed up a bit, pressing them in their own half, and we're getting the ball into difficult areas for him. I'm sure it will pay dividends real soon. I think the goal's coming next 5 minutes. I'm sure something will come the way we're going at the moment.
Yeah, good touch from Lavia, but not
James
quite
get
enough
broken
space
up.
for James there. Wrexham trying to release a counter attack, and actually they might have something. They've got 2v3. We're clean in behind.
Oh, not him.
He's taking the shot on. Whoa!
Yeah, why is he shooting from there, though, the
Saved
idiot? He's not going to score
by
from there, is he?
Robert Sanchez. Comfortable inside post. Wouldn't expect anything less. Another shot. Block there from Baddy. Let's see if we can release a counter attack of our own. No. Guiu gives it away. It's a good ball again.
Unlucky.
Oh my God.
Well done, James. Good defending.
Yeah, that was nice. This is Wrexham's first real spell of possession as well.
Yeah.
And they're not just keeping the ball for the possession's sake. They're actually trying to do something with
They've
it.
made some really good recruits. So they've took a few players from the Championship and other League One teams around them.
Oh,
So
Guiu.
there's Guiu again with his press.
Wins it back.
He's done really well.
3v3.
Very
Here we go,
enthusiastic.
George. Come on, son.
Guiu, though, that's the fourth time now. He's
Guiu.
Mark. Let's call him Mark. Mark Go, whatever his name is. Yeah, that's the fourth time he's done that now. Broke up the play. So it's encouraging to see. Press from him. He looks very enthusiastic. He wants that ball.
I think you need another beer, Cab.
Yeah, he doesn't want to stand around and wait for the ball. He's really pressing hard and he's getting on the ball. So fair play to him.
He loves the press, mate.
Yeah.
Pies is saying that extremely early days, but he doesn't like Reece in the inverted role. Takes away too much of his influence going forward. Interesting. Do you guys agree with that? Personally, I think it's too early to tell. But I mean, I'd rather have Reece inverted than Colwell, and I'd rather have Gusto than Cucurella or Chilwell. Even though we have seen Cucurella do it under Poch, I think I think he would do very well in a more not stable. That's not the right word. A less aggressive left back role where he's not forced to necessarily go up the pitch. He can hold his possession.
Yeah.
I think Cucurella thrives in that, but he was good.
Oh, good
When he
Cucurella
inverted as well.
Yeah, good Cucurella was shine in the system we've got now. 100, no doubt in my mind.
Man City will have a parade with us if we stay like this. Are you referring to relegation?
You said that, so
I don't know. I hope he's not referring to relegation. I'm seeing the vision a little bit. As far as I'm concerned, we're okay. And yeah, that's about as far as I would go. The press looks good.
well done.
But it's just the final
Third.
final touch, that little bit of sloppiness as well, giving the ball away. And you can see that if Wrexham get it right and they want to counter, they can. So, yeah. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Wrexham actually scored. I don't think I gave a score prediction, but we both said we should easily win this 4-5
I said 3-0. But like I said, once that first goal goes in, you just don't know what Wrexham are going to do. You don't know if they're going to come more forward or sit even further back. But we just need that first goal now just to give us a bit more confidence.
Yeah, got it back, James. Yeah, that was offside. 32 minutes played. Still 0-0.
Yeah. So far, we've kept the majority of possession, but final third, it's just decision making, really. Couple opportunities on corner kicks as well, set plays where we swung and missed, but nothing too exciting, to be fair. If I was like that guy, I would have gone to bed as well if I wasn't here. But hopefully we can get a goal off this. So we've got the ball in the middle. Lavia, good ball out wide. Madueke, 1-on-1. That's where you want him.
For those of you who want a tactical breakdown,
He's give the ball away very cheaply there.
We'll do a breakdown at halftime, and then we'll do another one after the game.
Well done, James. Absolutely phenomenal.
We'll speak about the game as we go, but if you want a proper breakdown, then we'll do that at halftime. So don't worry, that is coming. And as I said, guys, this isn't how every stream is going to be. We will have graphics on screen. You'll be able to see the scores, the timeline, all of that stuff. It's just we wanted to start, right? And yeah, it's not exactly up to par in that sense, but I'd rather do it than not do it. And I'm excited as well. So it's only going to get better. Keep tuning in, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We'll have different guests on every other week. Obviously, I go to a lot of the games, as you know, so watch along isn't really my domain. And you've never done a watch along either.
No. First one.
But there'll be people that come to these regularly, and we'll have. I'm going to try my best to make sure this happens every single match day, whether that's the Europa League, not Conference League on a Thursday night or on a weekend as well. So yeah, we'll keep the watch alongs going. This studio will be our base for all watch alongs. I think we can fit up to 6 people. So it's only me and Kev today, but for the next one, here we go, George. Take the shot. Why are you messing about?
Good lad. Go on.
Yeah, yes!
Come on, that's what we wanted.
Come on, Kunku!
It was coming. There we go. That's the first one.
Let's have it.
Yeah, it was coming.
We should bring a balloon, man. I mean,
yeah. But he's got one in a minute.
He's got one.
Let's see. Well, yeah, 1-0 to Chelsea on the 35th minute. Tyree George cutting inside, deflected shot into the path of Nkunku, who puts it away from in the box. 1-0 Chelsea, but it was coming after a lot of play within the Wrexham box, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's one thing we've done really well. It's been our set pieces. I'm really impressed with our set pieces. We almost scored with the free kick from Reece James, and then we've had a
Clinical.
couple of attempts. I think Guiu had a chance, Badiashile had a chance, and that was our third or fourth chance from a corner. So fair
Yep.
play. George did get the shot away. I thought we
Yep.
should have maybe done it a bit earlier.
Finding the space.
But Nkunku picking off the scraps, clinical.
Yeah.
Not how you do it. It's that you do it.
It's
And
very clinical.
Chelsea are 1-0 up.
And that's his first attempt, and this is him last season as well. I think he had like 5 or 6 opportunities and scored 3 within the little period of time he had, didn't he? He's a very clinical player.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm looking forward to keeping him fit. He's going to be.
Oh, Jesus, that's so risky from Sanchez.
Yeah,
This is the thing about Sanchez, and good play from Lavia as well, actually. But although he's great on the ball and he does do some cool things, like
good knock.
Does he not?
Good
make
knock.
You
Well done. 2-0. Gooey. Gooey, whatever his name is. Well, fair play. That was good running in behind. Still on. James, Lavia.
I think he did the right thing to pass
back
it.
wide.
It just didn't work.
George 1-on-1. Can he get it in? The byline. A bit too much, but another good chance there to get 2. And Mark, I'll start calling him. Good running in behind again.
Lovely pass.
Little tap behind the keeper. And I think Nkunku nearly got onto it. Good defending in the end by Wrexham, but nearly a brilliant opportunity to get 2-0.
So if he'd have just passed it first time, just a split second earlier, I think Nkunku would have had a bit. Well, he would have had more time, but he already had a defender on him straight away.
Yeah.
So just getting that pop a little bit earlier.
Yeah, but good running.
Oh, it's lovely, mate.
This Mark Geezer's very energetic. He comes to feet, he gets him behind, he presses well.
Yeah,
he's only 18 years old, so 5 million could be a good bit of business.
I remember seeing him. I watched the Barcelona game, and I think they were playing Espanyol, and it was the only reason I watched the game was because it was being broadcasted on ITV, and it's like one of the few La Liga games they broadcast. I remember. I think he scored his first goal. I don't know if he came off the bench in that game. And he scored a goal after like 30 seconds, something like that. And that's how I heard about it. And obviously he's kept doing something. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been interest from Chelsea. But I mean, I'm excited for this guy.
He's a physical lad for 18 as well. He's not a small kid, isn't he? He's a big lad. Putting himself around, running in behind. He's really working hard, so it's encouraging signs.
I mean, yeah, he's working hard. I'd be fucking concerned if he wasn't.
Yeah, for those millions.
I don't think he's on. Actually, no. I swear he's on like a lot of money. Guiu.
Yeah,
Guiu. Yes.
Guiu.
Let me see his contract. I think his contract is really good. If I'm not wrong, I'm sure he's on like 100 grand.
7 year contract, something like that, isn't it? It's got to be.
Why else would you join Chelsea? 5-year contract, £6 million fee. Yeah, but what is not Mark Guihi? Mark Guiu. Mark Guiu. What's his contract?
So good possession play by Chelsea once again. We're just keeping the ball very well. Wrexham sitting in shape. But very good possession-based football so far by Chelsea.
Can't find it.
Doesn't matter what he's on.
I swear I saw something that said he was on like 100 grand. If that's the case, by the way, that's just ridiculous. But I mean, does that strike you as smart business, Kev?
He's got potential. So
no, but that's not what I asked.
Good business, yeah, because we haven't paid
100 grand.
We haven't paid a lot of money for him.
18, Kev.
Yeah. So when you think about the contract plus the signing fee, it works out to about £11 million. So it's a win-win. We can only develop him and sell him for more.
Well, yeah, when you look at it like that. But I'm just looking at the contract, mate. Like,
yeah, but that's what
you've got to earn these contracts, and you've got players that are 18 years old walking into multi-millions.
Yeah, this is it, though, isn't it?
Do you think that's deserved? It's not deserved. Yeah, come on, mate. At least have like a couple of seasons.
Yeah, but
or do a Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Then you get a pay rise. Fair
Yeah.
play.
But you never know. He could come in and do a Cole Palmer. This time more
He
time.
could, yeah.
Only time more time.
I mean, straight off the back of it, I mean, it's quite clear to see that the style from Enzo is certainly slower than what we had under Poch, but it's very clear to see what we're doing. I like what we're trying to do with the press. I like the fact that even though Badiashile is missing a lot of passes, we are trying to break through the lines and pass forward. I think Lavi has been fantastic.
It's 1 or 2 touches everywhere, isn't it? It's not. You can see exactly what they're trying to do. It's literally 1, 2 touches. Everybody's moving in and out. Everyone's up at positions. It's. I can see something there, but like I said, it's too early to tell.
That's a great touch from Guia. Done
We've
well.
got Live in the ball, sprays the ball wide, with away, K 1-on-1 again. Gets to the byline, crosses it in, and that's awful. Absolutely awful. By Muduwake. We're on the 41st minute of the game. 1-0 Charles. And I'm definitely the monster.
Yeah, monster after. Yeah, we'll get you monster minute.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, someone's put what a snooze fest. Yeah.
Well, that's why we are here.
Don't worry.
Make it a little bit more
Second half, we're
interesting.
coming back and we're going to be partying. We're going to get the atmosphere pumping after the cheeky. What we got in the back? Cheeky.
Yeah,
monster.
Julia's not a fan of your pronunciation, mate.
Who says that?
It's Guiu.
I'm just going to call him
Is that
Mark.
right? Hang on. Maybe I've got it right.
I'm just going to call him Mark.
Guiu. Now you're making me doubt myself. Yeah, I'm sure I got it right. Guiu. Gui. Oh, fucking hell.
Julia D. I'm just going to call him Mark, okay?
Why do we always sign these? Mate, when we sign Kepa Arrizabalaga, Cesar Azpilicueta,
Yeah.
the name
Mark
goes on. The names go on.
Cucurella.
Now, Cucurella's all right.
Yeah.
Rhymes with Estrella. Eats paella. His
Yeah.
hair's massive.
I remember in one of the interviews I said Kepa Azpilicueta, do you know? Because they're very similar.
This is what I have to deal with, guys.
Yeah. Spanish for you.
We'll have to get your dad down for a watch along.
Oh, mate, he'd be asleep by now.
No, but not a 3 a.m.
Yeah, not exactly, not a 3 a.m.
Not a 3 a.m. jobby. Screw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we'll get
I mean, guys, look, I mean, I would have been here anyway, but I just want to say you should have so much I'm not going to say admiration, but Kev deserves respect because what he's done is admirable. And he's self-employed, so it's not a massive issue. But he didn't have to come and drive. Was it 150 miles?
150, 160 mile drive.
150 miles. Right. Could have been at home in bed.
Yep.
With his family. Could have easily watched the game at home if he wanted to.
And I would have.
Fair enough. But he's decided to come to London and watch this stream with me. So from me to you, Kev, I think
all for the love,
very well, mate.
all for the love of Chelsea Fan TV, and it's a pleasure to be on the first one. And this is, like I said, there's a few teething issues. There's got to be more to come. But yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Very early in the morning, I'm tired, but we move. I'd like to see a bit more entertainment in the second half to keep me awake. But yeah, so far, got to take the positives. 1-0. Lavi has been brilliant. Mark's been brilliant as well. And QQ's been clinical. I think Madueke, in his usual fashion, has not been the best, but
Madueke, no, but you know, yes, the finishing touch hasn't been that. But do you not see the intention?
Yeah.
And I think that's the whole point of preseason, right?
Yeah,
You're not going to hit the ground running all the time, but you need a run out in preseason. So I'm
Yeah.
not expecting.
Yeah,
I mean, we already
fireworks.
said we want us to score goals, but I'm expecting everyone to play their best football ever. I mean, that's why we're playing against Wrexham, so that we don't have to do that and we can still ease into it and gain the confidence week by week. When we do end up playing Man City, we've played those games. We've got rid of the errors. Our rust is hopefully minimal, and we're confident throughout. But that's what preseason is, Kev. It's confidence and fitness,
Yeah, but yeah, of course.
and then the structure just goes. That's confidence as well, mate.
And it's a chance for Maresca to see his team and how to play and if they fit into his system. Most importantly, if these players are not fitting into his system, he has to make the choice. And this is his time now. The next 5 games in pre-season in America, he can see who's cutting it. You know what I'm saying? So he can start trimming the squad, bringing players in for the start of the season.
Yeah. Right. Half time, people. 1-0 Chelsea. Right, Kev, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through all of the players, and then we're going to answer some questions as well. So let's go through. First of all, who has been standout for you? Who do you look at and say, right, I like what I'm seeing?
Right now, this Mark up front.
Mark Guiu, yeah?
Yeah,
Cool.
he's it's not what he's doing in the ball, it's what he's doing off the ball. I
Mhm.
think he's pressing. There's been 4 or 5 times where he's broke the play up. Couple of occasions where he's gotten behind just through his hard work. So yeah, I think very impressed with the young lad's work so far.
Yeah, man. I have to agree. A lot of the comments, people are saying that as well. His movement has been exceptional. Energy's been exceptional. I mean, energy is one thing, right? And we love Gallagher for energy, but energy means nothing without the finishing
Quality.
touch.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen that from Guiu yet, but we've seen some great link up. And yeah, very good start for him in a Chelsea shirt. What do you make of Lavia as well? I think for me, I would actually say Lavia's been slightly better than Guiu,
Yeah.
but only minimally. It's
Yeah.
not by a
I
big
think
distance.
not Lovey was definitely going to be second on the list. But in terms of seeing a clear player, it's hard when the midfield's been so congested. But when Lavia's broke up the player well, he has got the ball, kept it reasonably well.
Thank you very much,
Um,
my friend.
okay, he's our half-time
Pleasure.
refreshments. Thank you very much. But yeah, Lavia has been a standard performer as well. But yeah, both of them so far have done really well. Expecting a lot from Lavia this season, considering the season he had last year, and he's going to be like a new signing there, and he's going to give the rest of the midfield some competition.
It'll be interesting to see what we do in that midfield. And I think this was a problem under Poch with Enzo, with Caicedo, with all these players. It almost helped Poch because if he'd have had all of these players fit, they wouldn't have been happy because we didn't have the fixtures to rotate.
Mm.
We weren't in European football, were we? So now that we have an opportunity to rotate with the midweek fixtures as well, that gives us something. I mean, who plays that deeper role? Is it Enzo? Is it Caicedo? Is it Lavia? For me, I don't think that Caicedo gets that role. I think that you play Caicedo in a position where he has to run a little bit more.
The pressing box to box ball winner, pressing ball winner
Yeah,
instead of a
almost
holding.
like an 8 in a way,
It's
going up and
pressing
down.
because he's good at breaking the ball up. So it's like a Kante. Kante never
Do you
really
remember
sat.
when Kante played under Sarri and
Yeah, yeah,
Sarri moved him onto the
press.
right-hand side?
He never. This is similar to that. The players will never ever sit in the same position. They'll always find different positions on the pitch, and I think it's similar. The only player that's really stuck to position so far is Lavia and that Mark. The rest of the players have been everywhere. Like Nkunku's coming out to the left, and then he's going into the middle, and it's all over the place. Cole's left centre back, then he's left back. Reece James is peeing in centre midfield.
Yeah.
So it's not a structured team right now, but it's part to what wrestling wants to bring to the table to us.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say too much about the way we're playing in that sense. I think that there's a clear structure. I like what we're doing. Is it entertaining? Not necessarily. Is it clear to understand? Yes. And that's something, isn't it? We will see many games like this where we ball a little bit slower than we want, where we're a little bit more sloppy than we need to be. But if we can get the job done, that's all fans are going to care about. So yeah, I mean, hardly inspiring, but certainly
Um,
enough to get us through in that first half.
encouraging, and like we said, it's not our strongest team by any long shot. We've still
Should we
got
finish it off?
we've still got a lot of
Let's get it
players to
down.
come back into the fold.
Get it down, you ready?
Yeah, I do apologise. I've got a really bad throat. That's my excuse.
You couldn't do it.
I've got a sore throat. I've been on the Lemsip, so I'm feeling a bit run down at the
Oh,
minute.
worse.
But yeah,
Get in the chat.
encouraging sides. But just a bit
Mind
more
you, I've got
entertainment.
tears.
If this is Maresca ball, wake me up when it's done. So let's get a bit more, a bit more clinical. Created little chances. Can we be a bit more clinical? More importantly, I think the possession that we've kept has been good, but can we do it a bit high up the pitch? I think it's a bit passed around the back and sideways. Can we try and do it in the final third a bit more?
I think half of the style of football, though, is passing it sideways and backwards because the
Yeah.
whole concept is
To drag players out of position.
retaining possession.
Yeah, but there's retaining it and there's retaining it for. Look at England, for God's sake, they just retain it for retaining sake. You've still got to be able to take risks.
But
You
England,
still got to be able to
you
take
can't
risks.
compare England.
Yeah,
But I understand where you're coming from. I mean,
Yeah.
I would. The clear is Sarri. Like this is what Sarri did.
Yeah, but Sarri was different. It was quicker. Obviously,
It wasn't quicker.
We had better players at that time, though, didn't we? Come on, we had Willian, Pedro, and Hazard.
We had Ross Barkley.
Morata. We had better players.
Morata.
We had better players.
Let me know, guys, right now. Honest opinions in a Chelsea shirt, based on what you've seen so far. Would you take Nicholas Jackson or Morata?
Well, he didn't even. It was.
Would you take Badiashile or David Luiz? Come on, mate.
I think we had a better team then. We had more experience in that squad.
I mean, we had some good players. I'm not doubting that.
Yeah. We had Kante, we had Cahill, we had.
But there's some players.
Marcus
I'm just talking about the ones you
Alonso,
said.
Pedro, Willian, Hazard.
Pedro was good.
I think, me personally, that was a better squad than now.
No, Kev. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't a better squad. I'm just saying some of those players. I think individually, I would not take Morata over Nicholas Jackson. Now, I'm sorry. I despised Morata. You know who I despise more than Morata? Higuain.
Oh, but he was a finisher. He done what he's done on the team. He didn't have to do, when the ball was in the box.
The only thing
and you had
he
to finish,
finished, Kev,
was
his dinner.
Yeah, it was a burger and chips. But I remember when he scored at the bridge against Burnley, I went to it. I was right behind it. I think when him and Dave played the 1-2.
Is that against Huddersfield?
Burnley against Burnley.
Burnley.
Yeah. Burnley home, and he went to the fan and put his head in between the breast. What a finish! He was a good finisher. Higuain.
Not for Chelsea.
Yeah. I remember like yesterday. I was sat literally in the shed right there, and he done a 1-2 with Dave in the box and banged it top corner in that corner there. And he went to a fan and went bang and placed his head right in between the tits. It was funny, his celebration. But Higuain,
I haven't actually seen that.
He was a good finisher, to be fair.
I despised him.
But personally, the question is on this, everyone watching, what squad would you like to see, or what squad do you think was better? The Surrey 2016 squad, or the squad now? What squad do you think was better? Me personally, I believe the Surrey squad is better.
Yeah. I would agree that in terms of just the first team alone, 100%. I mean, that's all you should care about. We had a lot of depth.
Joey Knight podcast
at the moment. Where's Joey?
He says studio looks class. I know a good looking fellow records in there. Thanks, mate. I'll take that all day.
Joey, you've got to join us for a watch along at some point. I don't know if you're not doing the lives on the kickoff now, are you? I think they stopped doing the lives. It's all pre-recorded now. So if you're ever around for a watch along, especially during pre-season, give me a shout because I'm going to be doing all of them, and then I'm going to go to the games as well.
Yeah, busy season ahead.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Joey as well, because honestly, if it wasn't for him, I would have never known about this studio. That's the only reason. It's such a good location, West London. My girlfriend's a 10-minute drive away. It's great.
I'm 3 hour drive away. It's brilliant.
There
Could
you
ask for
go.
more.
Couldn't ask for
More local.
a more practical
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah. Yeah, so
This
I'm
is
gonna
nice, Kev.
I'm gonna literally go for a quick toilet break and I'll be back. So
All right.
back very shortly.
You might have to go over me.
Oh, and I'll go.
There you go.
Yeah. Oof. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, that feels good. Oh.
Right. Let's answer some of your questions, guys. I apologize if I went a bit off topic. Okay. Thank you, Hiratu. You would take Morata. Wait, what? You take Morata over Nicholas Jackson? Come on. Come on, guys. That's ridiculous. I'm not saying right now, by the way. Right now, you could argue that you would take Morata. Morata's come a long way since he was at Chelsea, but when he was at Chelsea, he was good. Come on. Um, Admon says George, Guiu, and Lavia looking great, but Carney and Madueke need to sort it out. Horrible first half from those two. I think horrible is a little bit harsh. I mean, I'm quite lenient because it's pre-season. If this was a league game, then perhaps. But I think we try and take what we're seeing with a pinch of salt, right? We had an exceptional pre-season last year. Look where that got us. Right? Didn't even get top four. Didn't even get Europa League. So if pre-season is anything to go by, that would tell me that yeah, I think don't think too much about it, guys. If you want to, you can. Yes, I know.
Just want to give shout out to our good mate Charlie, by the way. I don't know if he's watching this.
Like, subscribe to
Everybody
Blue Brother.
loves Charlie, and we're not talking about the white one.
Yes.
Not
fucking hell. Okay.
Not the white one in that way. The other white one, the one that does the channel. So everyone loves Charlie. Like, subscribe, Blue Brothers. Big up to Charlie.
Big up Charlie. Like and subscribe to Charlie. There you go. We're using everything that we can inside the studio.
Popping it up.
Yes. One beer. There you go. Kevin Simmons. Badia Shield has been poor for me. He's not been good enough at all. You want to go for a fag? Yeah, Badia Shield's not been good enough. Yeah, giving the ball away, but the intention is good. Trying to pass the ball forward. He's trying to be positive. Colwell's actually done a very good job of it. Tosin, honestly, hasn't done anything crazy, hasn't done anything terrible. He's been all right. And then Reece James, I agree with what some people have said. He's not been special, but he's not been terrible either. It's been a slow game. I don't think he's playing that all on Reece James, although the midfield to keep everyone. Lavia is doing a fantastic job of that. We just need to transition a little bit quicker, and once we break away, like we have a few times with George and Madueke, just be a little bit more aware of what's around you. Release the ball quicker, cross it in with a little bit more accuracy, and then we'll have more chances. Because right now we're getting into the positions where we can create, and we're just missing. You know, we've been good from set pieces. That's the one thing I give us a big thumbs up on. Set pieces, fantastic. Anyone that goes to Stamford Bridge and watches the games, which is on the telly, I mean, set pieces have been horrendous over the years. In terms of, I mean, the amount of corners that hits the first man. Maybe this is just like a football thing generally, but it frustrates the hell out of me. So it's nice to see that we're whipping in good balls. You're not going for a fag? Fair enough. Look at this. Kevin.
Right, so that's Chelsea first. Back on. Okay. So back for the second half.
I'll be honest, we did not fucking analyze that game enough, Kev. Should we just analyze? Let's. So we've gone individually. Let's just talk about the team before it kicks off, because they're still warming up.
A lot of substitutions.
So talk to me about the team performance, because individually, I think we can say Lavu was fantastic. Guiu was very positive. Madueke can do a lot better. I think Chukwuemeka the same, but intention is there. Don't think we can judge too much based on the fact that it's pre-season. Reece James in the midfield, inverting something new. Give the guy a chance. He's had 45 minutes of football. Let's give it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And then sure, it's been shocking.
Yeah, as usual.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, most definitely. I think yeah, we hit the nail on the head, really. Not too much individual brilliance. I think more of a team collectively. We've kept the ball well, especially in our own half. Wrexham have pressed us, sat in their shape, and we've into their box quite well. But I think now, if we can do the same thing in the second half and take our chances, I think we could see another 2 or 3. I'm not sure on the substitutions. There's been quite a few. So we've got Gusto, Achampong, Fofana, Chilwell, Okuchukwu, Viega, Santos, Sterling, Bro, and literally a new starting 11.
A whole different.
Yes, so interested to see if it's the same thing again. I personally believe that it's going to be the same with this new team. Same patterns of play, same discipline. Or I just like to see us be a bit more clinical. I think with Baroa, he's not really a pressing player, but can he press the same as Mark did? I want to see the same intensity from
Why
Borough.
are we seeing Broha in this squad and Chalobah? I know they play in different positions, but Broha's just come on.
He's washed, to be fair, isn't it?
Well, the guy couldn't even get game time at Fulham.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, like I haven't got anything against Broha, but it just goes back to what I was saying. Also, I agree with those of you in the comments talking about Badia Shield. Why is he coming and not Chalobah? I'll tell you why. Because we paid the money for him. We're tied down, and if we sell him, we won't make money, and we'll lose. We'll lose profit.
Chalobah is basically 100% profit.
It's financial. It's not a football
100%,
decision.
100%
Anyone
profit.
that tells you that is just blatantly lying. There is no football knowledge that can justify not bringing Trevor Chalobah. And forget the football as well. He has leadership qualities. I mean, if you hear about last season, he was one of the players orchestrating the dressing room during the games. When we were, I think we were losing to Aston Villa away, and we came back and we won that game.
Chalobah.
He was the one that gave the team to him.
Leadership, yeah.
You know, so this notion that it's all about football is, well, obviously football, you do your talking on the pitch, but players have a lot of value outside the pitch as well, whether that's in the dressing room or the training scenarios.
There we go.
And I think
there's the opinion behind.
Yeah, so we've got Sterling on the left, Broha, Ugachukwu looks like he's quite high up.
And Jello on the right.
What the hell is Ugachukwu doing up there?
Is Carney still on the pitch?
Nah, mate. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Carney's the only player what survived them.
So Carney is playing as a 10. You got Gusto playing instead of Reece James. We've just given the ball away. Who's that, number 34? Who's that?
Viega, I think. Yeah, Viega.
Why is the lineup not updating?
Portuguese recruit.
Is it updating for you?
No, someone's put it on the chat, so.
Has it? Oh, if you put it on the chat, big up to you.
Yeah.
Big up. Yeah, there you go. I've got it. Gusto, Achim Pong, Fofana, Chilwell, Viega, Santos. So, also, Santos, I'm so glad that he's coming on this pre-season. Although, from what I hear, he's just going to go straight back to Strasbourg.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad idea again, because where the heck does this guy fit into the team when you've got Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia all competing for these these spots? You've got Ugachukwu as well, a much more defensive option. I don't see him starting in there. Wow. What was that? Come on, keeper.
Who's that?
That was Birdstone.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, mate. That's why you are the number 4 goalkeeper.
Oh yeah. Very sloppy. Very sloppy. Oh no.
Bergstrom. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's poor. It's nice to see Fofana back on the pitch as well. When
Yeah.
was the last time he played?
That season
Bro,
before. Yeah.
did he play any minutes under Poch? I don't think he played any.
Nah, none whatsoever. I think he played a couple of pre-season games before he got that knee injury. So it's be interesting to see his fitness and how he can come back in because for Leicester he was a quality player.
Lovely jump from Fofana there. Let's see if Sterling can hold on to it. He does. One player as well that I'm intrigued to see under Maresca is Ben Chilwell. I mean, most Chelsea fans are a bit like me.
Yeah,
I don't see the
yeah,
value. I don't see the wages this guy's on as well. I think he's on 200K a week. You
yeah,
know, how do you justify that? Except for the fact that he's experienced and he has won trophies, which
yeah,
I mean, that obviously you deserve credit for that. He was part of the Champions League winning side. I was there in Porto when he won. He was sensational. But ever since his injury, he's just not been the same.
yeah. He just fails to find fitness.
But also
Unfortunately,
mismanagement has been
yeah,
quite a big issue. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
when Poch played him as a left winger against West Ham, I did think to myself, I mean, you try and justify it because there's obviously a reason they're doing it. But again, why? The one thing that we'll find about Maresca, which I like with managers, is he just plays players in their own position. That sounds like it should just be a basic thing,
yeah,
but
yeah.
so many managers play players out of position.
Pochettino likes to try. Even up until the last 3 games, he was still trialing players in different positions, and it's not good. How can you find a formula? How can you find structure when you're playing your left back, left wing, and this and that and the other? It's hard to find it. So I think with Maresca, yeah, he does like to swap the players in game in positions, but there's still nowhere they're not playing completely in a different position.
Yeah, somebody's saying that Guiu's going to go to Strasbourg. I
Mm.
mean, I don't think he will. We've only got a certain amount of loans.
5,
Is that Viega?
Angelo.
Angela, oh, it's Angela. Oh yeah, 41. I didn't see his name. What?
So still 1-0, 50 minutes gone. Bit of a slow start to the second half.
Can I just say, fucking, this is a sweaty studio, man.
Oh, it's hot, man.
It's humid.
Yeah, it's about 40 degrees in here, and I'm retired, so you gotta give us both credit for still being
Man,
awake.
do you know you need to give credit? Anyone who does like the 4 or 5 man watch along in here,
Yeah,
can you imagine?
sweatbox.
I say, listen, bring your shorts, people, bring your t-shirts, no
Yeah,
puffer jackets, none of that.
yeah, and make
You will
sure
suffer.
get a fan, little
Oh,
fan.
that's a good ball from Wrexham. Yeah,
Keeping. Yeah,
dealt with it.
play it quick. There we go. Good.
He's done it.
Now
He's
can we
done
play
it.
out? Can we turn?
What is
Ugochukwu.
Kev? I don't like Ugochukwu that far up the pitch.
Yeah,
That he looks like a 10 or an 8.
yeah. Just try them. See how you.
Nah, not for me. Not for me.
He's a defensive midfielder.
I mean, if you're going to rotate Caicedo with him in that position, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, right idea. That's Viega, isn't it? No. That's bloody hell, Alex. And give me some credit, guys. I'm running on no sleep.
I know this is bad. I know this is bad. But
You know, when we walked into the studio, Jamie was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?
yeah, he said you play crazy.
Why do you have so much energy?"
It's the monster.
It is the monster. The monster. Oh, we've given the ball away. That was Broha.
Yeah, I think with
Come
all the
on,
changes,
lads.
it's not exactly helped us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's fair, isn't it? I mean, but Kev, I don't know what we're expecting here. You're not going to see anything special, but it's just
no,
nice to see
yeah,
a run out. Here we go, Santos.
Well done.
Go on, do something with it.
Good ball.
Yeah, that was nice. Oh yeah, lovely flick. Chip it in.
Great
Have a
ball.
go.
Oh, lovely. Great ball.
I like it though. Positive. Very
Intense.
positive.
Question from Hutcheru. Do you think we'll play this system in the Prem?
I think it's too early to tell what system we're doing. I think we're just playing around. I think once we've played 3 or 4 preseason games, we'll have more of an idea of what we're doing. But as it stands right now, I think the instructions are pretty simple. Everyone is trying to retain possession, stay in their position. Wingers keeping the width up front, lots of movement in between the 10 and the 9, dropping deep, making runs in behind, a lot of movement there. And then very incessant on positive passes out from the back. If you're a defender and you keep passing backwards, that doesn't seem to work in this system. But it doesn't, because you've got to get it up the pitch.
Very quick play at the minute.
And that's why I think we've seen loss of possession from players like Badia Shiel. They're not used to this system. Now, we might not think players are good enough, but they need a chance to blend in. And that is what preseason is for. So, I mean, people going on Twitter or whatever you're doing, having a meltdown. I'm not saying you are, but people just need to relax. This is a fucking preseason game.
Precisely. Yeah. First one as well. So we can't expect fireworks. But so far, yeah. So I think we'll find more play against a better opposition. So against Real Madrid or City, if we can try and break down them. At the moment, we find it difficult to break down Wrexham. So I think if you play against a better opposition, we'll find out if this system is going to work and if the players can, find the spaces, find the gaps in between the lines to get into those attacking positions.
Yeah, it's weird seeing Gusto there as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird just seeing him sitting in the midfield. Go on,
Yeah.
Raheem. Oh, he's done him.
Well done, Raheem.
Go on, Raheem.
Play it back. Selfish. Oh, he could have knocked it back off the chucker.
No, I don't think that was a bad decision, to be fair, Kev. And again, 1-2. Do something. Where's the movement? Whip it. Go on, Ben.
Come on, boys.
Have a shot. Yeah, Santos looks nice. No, that's not Santos. What the fuck am I on about?
Good.
That's Santos.
Better.
Yes.
Better.
Go on, Ugu. No.
That's it, boys. Keep it up. Keep this pace. It's a lot quicker at the moment.
Yeah, that looks
a lot
nice.
quicker.
Spread it out well. This is what annoys me, though. Once you've received the ball, don't stand still. Move. If there's no player there, why would you wait for them? Go to them. Yeah, but Wrexham are just sitting back, Kev. I mean, we are doing well, but they're not defending. I mean, look how compact they are and how deep everyone is in the same space.
Yeah. So
McLean, or whoever it is telling them to come forward, and
yeah.
I mean, we're just breaking them down.
It's only a matter of time before we find that key pass. But yeah, we're keeping the ball really well. Nice little 1-2 touches. Very comfortable on the ball.
That's nice.
Playing for the lines. So Sterling's got the ball on the left. Into the area.
Go on, have a shot, Chucky.
Chukwuemeka. Oh, okay.
Right idea there, wasn't it?
Yeah. But the intent's there. It's a lot more quicker now as well. His second team seems to be knocking the ball a bit more quicker. I don't know if Wrexham have made any changes, but they could be a bit leggy at the moment. So this is why it's looking a lot better on the eye. But second goal's certainly coming very soon. Good play by Sterling there too.
Yeah, Sterling don't. Oh, look like the ball might have gone out there.
Yeah, we try it.
We'll just pretend we didn't.
Yeah. No goal line technology in America, unfortunately.
Yeah, we definitely need to get the strap up mics when.
You reckon?
Well,
when all you lot.
I mean, I can hold myself back. I mean, this is pre-season. If this is like a big game and we scored,
wow, these would be like.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
this is not like this is not your day-to-day watch along mic.
No, it's not going to be. We could be getting billed for a few mics
Yeah,
and a
fuck
few
that.
bits of equipment.
Paid enough money. We've given it away again. What are you doing? I don't like Ugachukwu in this system at all. I do not like him in this system. Like defensively, what are we doing as well? Come on. We're backing off. That is so poor. That is so
my life.
poor.
So Wrexham have scored 58 minutes on the clock. Poor defending. Given the ball cheaply. The ball went out wide. Never reacted to the cross. It's a simple pass across the box to whatever his name at the back post. And it's 1-1.
That was Ugachukwu. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, boy. He's playing out of position, isn't he? So we can't keep playing him for it.
What are you doing? Oh, Ugachukwu.
Oh.
And he fucking jogs. What are you doing?
Oh, this is bad.
Look at that.
How's that ball gone all the way across the box?
It's your block.
Oh, that is poor.
That was terrible. Come on, Kev.
Very, very bad.
How passive is that? Ben! Come on, Ben.
No one's picking anyone up on the cross. No one's like marking anybody. Just marking.
They're not even that pumped because it was such an easy goal.
Yeah, it was bad. It was but yeah.
5-0 my ass, Kev.
Yeah, I said 3-0. I wasn't for I said 3-0.
No, but I just I mean, that's what we expected.
Yeah.
And they're back on the counter again.
Yeah.
The thing is as well, Kev, we just had our best spell of the game.
Yeah.
And we go and concede.
Yeah.
How typical is that?
Yeah, it was the story of the last 2 seasons. Yeah. But what I can say is all the substitutions, obviously. Second half-time break, it's obviously made the team a lot less rigid. You know, you think if you make 11 substitutions, a lot less rigid. So,
well, we do look more fluid on the ball.
Yeah, but I mean, defensively, the structure's not going to be the same.
Yeah,
so
I agree with that.
What can you do? You make 11 substitutions at half time. For me personally, I would have done it. I would have probably made 2 or 3.
Fucking Ugachukwu. Oh, you know what? That's pretty good, actually. I'll give you that. That was quite a nice flick.
Yeah, so here we go.
I don't have an agenda against Ugachukwu. I just don't think this system suits him at all. It's that Kante role under Sarri, mate. Sort of that centre right mid who pushes up.
Yeah, he's a pressing.
Like you can't hold on to the ball for too long because you're quite far up. You have to press. If you don't get your press right, you leave the rest of your midfield vulnerable and space him. It's not an easy position, mate.
He's not the kind of player who's going to pick up the ball on the half turn and find the player. He's a player like Lavia. He wants to sit and the ball. He wants to see the play in front of him rather than seeing the ball half turn. So that's where he lost the ball on the half turn for the goal.
Yeah. Let's see if we are, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players.
Gone straight through.
That is
Ugachukwu lost the ball on the half turn. So we were saying, he said before, he's not a cam, and it's clear to see
who
Ugachukwu. He lost the ball on the half turn. That's not his position.
No, but by the way, like again, players are entitled to make mistakes. I'm not holding this against Ugachukwu. I'm just saying it was poor.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's what's his name? Guy who's played for Derby. I can't remember his name. Fuck him. He plays for Wrexham, man.
Who's that?
I don't know. Their shirt is that? What language is that? Is it Welsh?
United. It says
back on their shirt.
Yeah, they're Welsh.
It's not English. Whatever that is. Do they not have names on the back?
Nah.
The only thing worse than Chile at left wing, Chile at left centre back. Well, I don't think he's good enough. I
Defensive
agree with that.
awareness was yeah.
We are fucked for next season. Petition to bring Poch back. That is funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Oh.
underwhelming so far, but 11 substitutions. What can we expect?
Is Casady being loaned out? I think he is going to be loaned out, yes. Along with oh my god, Kev! What are we doing?
Oh wow. Defensively, we look all over the place at the minute.
Jesus. I have no idea if there's neighbours or not, but yeah. If there are, then I apologize. I didn't even see the build up to that. I was too busy reading the comments.
But the comments are the most
Yes.
entertaining thing right now, to be fair.
It's true, isn't
The
it?
comments are keeping me awake because this game so far has been a very boring one, to say the least.
Nah, the second half's been more entertaining, but
Yeah.
it's just not been us. It's been. I mean, actually, no.
Wow.
We have played more fluid football, but we've lost control in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not been the best.
So it was a set piece where Wrexham took advantage. So they played it short, and then they played a through ball, easy through ball, Kev. And look at the space, and look at that.
No one's picking anybody up. No one's picking anybody up.
That should be 2-0 Wrexham.
Yeah,
mate.
and you can see he's thinking. He's got a lot to think about.
Yeah.
A lot to think about.
It's a stressful job, man. Why they all lose their hair.
Yeah, a lot of balls is coming into the game right now.
You know who I think is going to struggle? On a slot.
Yeah,
I think Liverpool are going to struggle, man.
they ain't signed anybody at all right now as you speak.
Yeah, but forget the signings. I just think like
Liverpool.
It's not like Fergie, but that's a good one too.
Oh, good
Gusto.
ball,
Nice
good ball.
Go on.
Get back on it. Get back on it.
It's not it's not like it was with Fergie or Wenger. They were there 20 years, but Klopp worked miracles, mate. And now Arne Slot needs to do the same thing.
You got to think you're so used to going training and having that system, then you go in as a new guy comes in, and his system's going to be totally different.
Well, how do you benefit some of the better players in that team? For me, Alexander-Arnold, if you don't play a certain way, like as a regular right back, he is not that good.
He's more.
You have to play
introverted.
You have to play Arnold. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but what Klopp did with Arnold was you have to change the way your whole team plays for Alexander-Arnold, and I just don't see Arne Slot doing that.
Yeah.
Also, you've got aging players like Salah, Van Dijk,
all on the last day of the contracts as well. So interesting times at Liverpool, but we'll let them think about it.
Mate, we're talking about Liverpool because I'm so bored of watching this game.
Yeah, this is.
I'll be real, man.
Yeah,
fair play to everyone that's still watching, man.
4:30 in the morning UK time. If you're still up, fair play to you.
I'm not doubting, Anthony, that Slot's a great manager. I'm just saying that, like, however good you are, once you come after, you take that job after such a legend.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Like, it doesn't matter how good you are. It's just a feeling that you can't.
As soon as you take a wrong a step in the wrong direction or make a bad mistake, the fans
but it's like anything. Like, let's be honest.
The Liverpool fans have to be patient.
Kev, if Pochettino would have taken the job when we sacked Tuchel, it would have been just as bad as Graham Potter was, in my opinion. And then Graham Potter would have done better the season that Poch was in the job, right? A lot of these things are just timing. I'm not saying that Potter's better than Poch, but do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
The job was easier last season than it was the season before. It was still chaos, but at least some of the players were settled. That was a lovely one too. Go on, Sterling, whip it in. Chile.
Enough players in the box now.
First time? No.
Can we try and
Gusto's in the middle waiting for it.
Good move from the players.
Oh, that's nice.
Good
that's
touch.
Nice.
Unlucky.
They're taking it quickly, Wrexham. That's smart. He's going to get a yellow for that. Who is that? Santos.
turn.
Yeah.
So 67 minutes into the game, Chelsea 1, Wrexham 1. How does everyone feel about the game so far? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you're still awake.
Also, if you're not watching the game and you're watching us, how are you finding it? Something different. Do you like this format in a studio? Is it something that you've seen before? Or do you prefer having one person on their own, like we did previously? Will Sterling drive it? Left foot, it's
Good
in.
ball,
That's a
good
good
ball,
ball.
good
That's a good
ball.
ball. There
Oh,
you go.
yeah,
That's all
tapped
right.
it
That's
from
all right.
below.
Rebuild. Get Gusto in. Whip it. And again, 1-2. Yes,
Lovely.
Gusto. Oh, good defending. Good
Oh,
defending.
well done. Good play, good play.
Yeah, Gusto looks better than James actually in that introverted role.
Yeah,
For me, he looks more positive,
yeah. But
more movement.
James is going to think he's got a lot of fitness to find, isn't he? Gusto played a lot more minutes
Well,
towards the end.
yeah. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. I'm not
Yeah,
criticizing
yeah.
James because I just think Gusto's had a good half in that sense. But you know, Wrexham have found it a little bit easier to get through the lines, create problems, and they've still been sat deep and able to change the play quickly when they do get the ball. What is Maresca cooking? We ask you that in the chat.
Looks like a pasta bake.
League 2, I think.
Pasta bake. It's nothing special at the minute, isn't it? But like I said, look, we can't get too overwhelmed. We can't be too. The expectations need to be dropped. This is first game in charge. Missing a lot of key players. So even if it finished 2-1 to Wrexham, I don't think I'd be too disappointed. Let's see our strongest lineup first.
You wouldn't be disappointed if we lost 2-1 to Wrexham. I mean, I would.
Yeah, of course, a bit, but like I said, he's finding his feet.
Yeah, but I mean, right. So let's
I
say,
want to see the strongest lineup before I make my judgment.
yeah, but whatever Chelsea play against Wrexham, we're always going to have a stronger lineup.
Yeah,
So that doesn't justify losing in pre-season.
Yeah.
Having, like, we already spoke about last pre-season. I mean, pre-season means nothing. We had a great pre-season. The season was a struggle. If we have a bad pre-season, does that mean the opposite's going to happen?
Yeah.
We will see. But having a good pre-season is a preference. Big up to all the Chelsea season ticket holders as well, if any of you guys are watching. If any of you are watching in America as well, let me know if you're going to any of the other games. I know they're in the West Coast now, and then they're going to go over. Obviously, we've got Madrid, we've got Celtic, all these other games. Are you going to any of them? Let us know in the chat. If you're not, how will you be watching the games, or will you just be looking at the streams and the watch
Oh
alongs?
no! Oh no! Not him, please! No! No! Oh my God! Oh fucking hell! We're cooked. Oh my life! We're cooked, man. We're cooked. This is Wrexham, man. But like I said, just it's nothing to be getting too down about right now. Like I said, just wait till we get our strongest lineup in place. But it's not looking too good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv.
Gave it all away
Oh my
cheaply
life.
again.
Oh,
Look at that.
he's got to get there. Phone has got to go. Oh my God.
I don't think we can criticize Fofana, mate.
He's got to get across though. He's got to get across to him. He's got to get across. Look now, he's pointing at him. He's got to come in the line of the path. He's got to come in line of the. He's got to come into the line of the path of the shot instead of pointing at that. He's got to come across to try and block the shot. So yeah, 72 minutes on the board. Chelsea 1, Wrexham 2.
Oh,
yeah. What can I say?
welcome to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Kev, first of many, my friend.
Yeah.
God!
Yeah, but like I said, I'm easy. It's the
I
first
love
one
this
back.
game.
First one back. If we see these errors come the start of the season, then we can start. We can start. You know, but right now all we can do is just pray for better times.
Look at Maresca. Look at Maresca.
Oh my lord, he don't look. Yeah, he's stressed.
Oh, mate.
Mate, you don't know what
It's just
you don't know what you got yourself into, mate. You
bro,
don't know what you
we
got
should have
yourself
stayed at
into.
Leicester, man.
He would have had a better team at Leicester. Fuck me. Yeah.
Shrewsbury Hall's like, why did I leave?
He looks embarrassed. He actually looks embarrassed because he knows this is a League One team. You're putting these teams to the sword.
Bro, these weren't even
League One.
They've had consecutive promotions.
Yeah.
2 years ago, they weren't even in the National League.
Yeah, and they've basically, done us up the. Yeah.
Do you know what it is? The first half, I think that Colwell set a good precedent. Don't mess with me, and
Fighting.
Well, we just had a bit of physical presence, mate.
Yeah.
As I said, the set pieces were fantastic.
Look! He's got to come. He's got to come across. Got to come across. Verona had to come across into the line of the shot. He's too busy pointing at the keeper. So
poor.
Poor, mate. Maresca looks really embarrassed, and so he should be. You know, the second half has not been nowhere near. The League One team have looked more of the Premier League team than us, and that's facts.
But we started off well, Kevin. Then we've just kind of fallen off.
Yeah.
All right, we got Moreira on the ball now, cutting in, but there's nobody to pass to.
Angelo, that is.
Sorry, guys.
Already people have put Maresca out and Lampard in. I think that's a bit of a piss take, to be honest, but
I don't want Lampard back.
Yeah, this is very underwhelming. But what could we expect? My expectation levels very low at the moment.
Jack Marriott, man.
He's Jack.
He's the one who scored. Bowley out, Maresca out for fun of my ass. By the way, Kino, you make a very intelligent comment, and you deserve praise for this. It's a project, and it needs time to understand, but it's a League One side. Can't mess up already. It might be a practice game, but still, they play them competitive. No one thinks it's just a friendly. Well, it is a friendly, but yes, I understand your point, and I agree with you. It doesn't matter what squad we are playing with. This is Wrexham's first game as well, if I'm not wrong. Why should they have more rhythm than us?
I think Wrexham have played a couple of games.
Have they?
Yeah, in back at home.
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. What I can say is we cannot be jumping on anyone's back. Even like I said a bit ago, if we lose 2-1, I'm not going to get upset about it because it's the first game. Expectation levels are low. We have to see what we're about against Real Madrid and City.
Do you think the expectation level was low this season? I said top 4,
top 6.
Oh,
I'm not in. Listen, look at the players we've signed, Alex. We've not added.
Yeah, but look at who we've still got that we didn't have. You've got Nkunku, you've got Fofana, you've got what's the name, Chukwuemeka, who's injured a lot of last season. You've got Reece James. Cucurella has picked up form. You've got a manager who will play players in position. Yeah. Imagine we say that, but then we're inverting our right back.
Only time will tell. Like I said, he's obviously stuck up on what he wants to do with the change of positions and the introverted this and that. Will the players buy into it? And obviously, it takes time. This is the first game. What are people expecting? Things to start clicking after the first 90 minutes. Things don't start working until after pre-season. It's going to take time. This is going to take time. This is not going to happen overnight. All we can do is back it.
Yeah, we know that, Kev, but that doesn't defend the fact that we're losing to Wrexham.
Because nothing defends
if we lost in pre-season to Real Madrid, we're going to play them. Even if we lost to Celtic, who just beat Man City,
yeah,
like Celtic can play some very good football, mate. And
Yeah.
actually, pre-season suits them
Got
because
a
there's
good
no
manager, Brendan
pressure.
Rodgers, good manager. Yeah.
Well, they used to have a possession. They're free-flowing sides. When there's no pressure, it's easy to play that kind of football. Why are we losing to Wrexham?
Because it's the first game, Alex. Alex was 1-0 up, was comfortable. He's changed the whole starting 11. He's gone with a total different team. So they have to get back into the game. Wrexham have already got the momentum going in second half. We've changed it. That means we've had to build our momentum once again. They've gone and scored early, and it's put them into the emphasis on them now. So they're pushing forward. They've gone and got another goal. That's what it is. You can't just change the full 11 at half time.
Kev.
It's gonna go wide. It's gonna go
No.
wide. Oh my life.
Oh my god.
Free kick. I'm not a fan of
Here we go,
changing.
Sterling.
I'm not a fan of changing your whole 11 at half time. I'm change 3 or 4. Change 3 or 4.
Everyone does it.
Slow. Nah,
Everyone does
not everybody.
Behind again. No.
Oh wow. Oh, good reactions.
Oh,
So Wrexham
save.
nearly got in again. Good cross into the box. Good shot. Decent save by the keeper into the line for Fona. Reacted well to clear the ball, but Wrexham are really pulling the strings right now and getting at us, especially down those wide areas. Chilwell looks like he hasn't got a clue what's going on. Another cross into the box, back post.
What is this defending?
Sterling. Someone's got to go out to him. This is bad defending, to say the least. The keeper looks very, very unexperienced. What's the word I'm looking for? He looks timid.
Is unexperienced.
He looks timid, doesn't he? But they've left Petrovic at home and brought him. So
yeah,
I just don't get
the
it.
thing is, we were having this debate earlier, and Charlie made a great point. There isn't a market for Robert Sanchez. If there was a market, he would be the player that was being sold, in my opinion, and Petrovic would at least be a number 2.
Yeah.
Because of his performances last season. I think Petrovic actually did a great job.
Yeah.
Distribution was not a priority.
Yeah.
It was something that we wanted to be secure in, but we weren't obsessed with passing out of the back. So if you've got a keeper who can be okay with his feet and save shots like a David De Gea,
Yeah.
I think Petrovic fits that.
But playing at the back, he's not a player at the back keeper. He's a
Well,
long
he
ball.
can play at the back, but he's not
very good.
You know, he's not a. That's not his specialty.
Nah,
I don't think
he's a brilliant shot stopper.
I don't think Petrovic was terrible with his feet. Like this whole notion that Petrovic isn't good with his feet. I mean, he was fine.
Yeah, but he's not a short, snappy keeper. He's more of a.
How many Edisons are there, Kev? How many Allisons are there?
Not many in the game.
Well, so why should every keeper be expected to play like that?
He's looking for someone similar to that. To suit.
Well, I know we're looking at what's the name, Jorgensen from Villarreal. We've offered 20 mil. They want 25. I think we'll get the deal done.
Very close to.
He's 22. Fits the age bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely chip from. Okay. No, maybe not.
So 10 minutes to go.
There you go. There you go.
Good press.
Go on, Chucky.
Chukwuemeka.
Handball. No.
10 minutes to go. Still Wrexham 2, Chelsea 1. Chelsea looking a bit desperate now and looking very, very open to the counter play. Counter from Wrexham. Good stop.
Well done. Go on.
The ball.
Here we go,
Angelo on the right.
Take it on your right foot. Right foot.
Yeah, he's all left-footed though. He's a left footer, isn't he? Chelsea looking to
whip it.
Get back into this game.
But this look at the movement, Kev. Static. Again, I'm just getting a bit emotional, mate. But
yeah, I know.
Still, here we go. That's it. That's the one. Why are we not shooting? Hey!
Oh, yes. So there it is.
2-2.
Ogochukwu. The guy that he was right enough has gone and got the goal.
I love Ogochukwu, mate. He's my favourite player.
I think we was pressing for that goal. We still look very open to the counter-attack. Really getting that ball, driving forward, putting balls into the box, and it was going to come. So fair play to the lads. Can we go and get the winning goal now? Still not a convincing performance, but you have to take the positives from it with anything you do. So cross into the box. Good finish by Ogochukwu with his left foot into the bottom corner.
It was a good finish.
Good play as well. Angelo, good knock back Borough. Ugachuku, nice composed finish into the bottom corner. 2-2, 82 minutes, another 8 more to play. Can Chelsea press and get their third goal and finish this game?
This does not change the fact that Ugachuku should not be playing in that position. Still doesn't suit that system at all. But it was a good finish, actually, on his left foot.
Very good composed finish.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so calm.
He didn't look like he was under any pressure there, wasn't he? With so many players in the box, he just literally rolled it in.
He's not. He's playing against Wrexham.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Oh,
Angelo!
bad touch by Angelo.
Come on, mate.
He looked pretty sharp though in the second half. Massive chance for him to impress.
I think he'll be going back on loan as well, mate.
100%.
Another Strasbourg jobby. So then we got Alfie Gilchrist as well, who will go on loan to a championship side.
Burnley and
I think
Watford.
Ugachuku could probably do with a loan, to be totally honest with you.
But he has redeemed himself. He gave the ball away for their second goal and he's redeemed himself coming back with that goal. So fair play to him to keeping his head up and keeping going.
What do you think about Gusto in the midfield?
Gusto's been driving forward really well. I think when you think about it, we've got Chilwell on the left, which he's done absolutely nothing, and Gusto is actually wanting to get on the ball and drive with the ball. In comparison to Reece James, he looks a lot more energetic.
I agree, but maybe that is a fitness.
Yeah, that's what I said. Reece James has got a hell of a lot to. He's been injured for a whole season, so he's got this pre-season is a massive pre-season for him to find that fitness again. But Gusto's been really impressive. I think he's been the best player for second half. Good tackle by Ugachuku.
Yeah,
Sterling on the half.
Yeah, I agree. Gusto has been good. What do you think about? I think Sterling's been okay.
Good play. Is that Chukwuemeka?
That's tricky. Yeah, I think Sterling's been all right. He's not been terrible.
Yeah, he's got on the ball well.
I think he's been pretty good. I mean, defensively, we've just been shocking. I think
someone saying in the chat, selling Matson and keeping Chilwell is baffling. 100%. When you think Chilwell has done absolutely nothing for 2 years apart from being injured, and he's still in a Chelsea shirt, but the reason being is it's profit. Matson is a youth academy prospect, and it's pure profit on the books. Chilwell is not that. He's just signed the contract, so we lose money on Chilwell. So that's the reason why Matson had to go. But it's one of them things. This club's been run as a business now. It's not under Rowan Abramovich where if you had a poor season and sell you on right now, they're a bit more strategic in who they want to bring in and sell. So we have to just live with it. And I think Chilwell has got a lot to prove. Who's that gone down? Chilwell's got a lot to prove, but right now he looks very shaky down that left. He's playing against League One right wingers and he's getting skinned. So what's he doing here? Yeah, so it's interesting to see, but obviously Chilwell will be second choice anyway when Cucurella comes back. We know Cucurella will just slot in that left side and be our first choice.
Yeah, I mean, Broha did get an assist, so big up to Broha, but he doesn't suit Maresca either. Not for me.
Just think about it. That Mark pressed in the first half. I haven't seen Broha putting himself around.
Different type of player though.
Yeah,
Broha likes the ball crossed in. He likes to head the ball, mate.
Yeah,
you know.
But you just got to think though. That's what we need though. With a striker pressing like that and getting into him, can create chances. And that Mark guy done it really well first half, and that was the difference. We've seen us creating a lot more chances. So you've got to take that into consideration. Bro has not got on the ball nowhere near as much as this Mark guy, and that's through his hard work.
The ball away. Gusto. Want it back though, Sterling. Gusto's on the wing. Sterling doesn't need him.
Corner kick, maybe a chance for us to get that third goal. But yeah, fair play to Wrexham for even competing against us. Wow.
Yeah,
fair play to him.
Fair play to him. Do you know what? It's a good view for the crowd. Like, if you paid for tickets here in America, it's a competitive game, and yeah, I mean that's something. I think in for the neutral, it's fun to watch. I mean, from a Chelsea perspective, I wouldn't say it's fun. It's been okay. Interesting set piece as well. See how far back everyone starts, and then they run in all together.
Counter attack again by Wrexham, and they look very dangerous on him. Very well done,
nice
Gusto,
interception.
breaking it up. Play him in, play
Look
him
at
in,
the
play
run.
him in,
Look at
play
the
him in,
run.
play him
Read
in.
the run.
There you go. Cut inside, cross it, back post, bro. Movement. Oh, not more movement from Bro. Bro was literally just standing there. He's got to make a little move.
Mate, he wants crosses. Look how he's standing there. He's waiting
He
for a
needed
cross.
to- he
Look,
need-
he's pointing. He's saying,
Yeah,
whip it in.
he needed to move for that one as
But
well.
you're not going to get crosses, mate. Not in this system. Sometimes in football, less is more, mate. But in this system,
Angelo's
you just have to.
Angelo's really
you can't do that.
done well the second half as well. Compared to the final pass from Madueke in the first half, Angelo's put some really good balls into the box, to be fair.
Angelo's been positive.
Yeah, he's been positive. Yeah, he really has.
I think Sterling's been positive as well. Actually, I've been quite happy with Sterling. I agree with what a lot of people said about Chukwuemeka. He has not had a great game. Oh yes.
Oh, Santos with a power driver, just over. Good intent shown again by Chelsea.
That's not Santos.
Oh, is that them?
That's what's his name? Chigpong.
Oh, Chigpong. Yeah.
Chigpong.
Okay, good intent shown by
I
Chelsea.
like it though, man.
2
But
minutes.
for me, defensively, he's not been great either. I mean, he's been caught out.
He's a kid, though, isn't he? So
yeah. Like as I said, it's still a pre-season, but you think I'm going to sit here for 90 minutes and just be positive? Can't do it, Kev.
End of the day, it's our job to find the negatives as well as positives. But
well, if I see good things, I'm going to say good things. If I see something that's not so good, then
anyone would be stupid to think this is the final product of Maraska after 90 minutes. This is nowhere near it. Give the guy a chance. Like I said, it's going to take a few months to start seeing stuff. So he's got to take a few losses, got to have a few bad performances, but as long as we see some consistency.
Nice run from Broha.
We're being encouraging.
Great hold-up play. Ref.
Get the free kick there.
How is that not a free kick? That was good play from Broha. I liked it. He was trying to drive. He was driving. Yeah, good from Gusto as well, keeping it ticking.
Good cross.
Broha wants it. Good defending. Yeah, and again. The cycle repeats. For
Come on, Charles.
On the ball, we're ticking again.
My eyes are glued to this TV. How does
the ref blow for that, but not give Broha a free kick? That's soft.
Yeah.
What's in pre-season, man?
Yeah, but he's a Yankee ref, so you know.
Right. Let's see what the chat's saying. No, Kellyman's not playing today. Once Buzzcut, Mudryk, and red hair Cuckoo come back, it's over. What do you guys think about Duran from Aston Villa? I think he would have been a good signing.
He looks all right, to be very strong up there, isn't he?
I would have taken Duran over
Mark
Broha.
Yeah.
I think he suits what we're doing more than Broha. Like, what's the point of having Broha?
Nah, he doesn't bring anything to the table, does he? At all.
But he's just totally different. Under Poch, he could make an impact. I remember when he won a penalty against Man City in the last minute, and then Palmer scored.
Movement-wise and keeping the ball wise, he's not going to be that guy, isn't he?
He's just not that tiki-taka style of striker. He won't drop deep. He's not good enough on his feet to link up consistently. He's just a little bit rigid with his movement. Well, he can drive. I mean, you've seen him do that once. But just not enough variety for me. That's good from Chukwuemeka. Spreads it well. Angelo's going to cut inside. There he is. Gusto whips it. Perfect. It's nice play, though.
Another 60 seconds for Chelsea to find this winner. Getting a lot of balls in the box, but still open to the cane to Wrexham have the ball. Just in their half. Trying to knock the ball over. Straight to Chilwell. Chilwell plays it forward. Into Broa. Chukwuemeka back to Chilwell. Come on, get the ball forward. Come on. Got 20 seconds. Chilwell sideways.
Pong, mate.
Achim Pong, whatever his name is. Ping Pong. That's it, Achim Pong. We're just playing the ball around like it's nothing. No intent to get the ball in. And this will be it. Referee should blow in a minute now.
You know what I like about this game? Only a couple of minutes of added time each time. It's quite nice.
Yeah, because we haven't got VAR.
Yeah, but I don't rate all this
Yeah.
10-minute add-on and
Because of VAR.
I don't like it, man. I don't
takes
like
them
it.
5-6 minutes to make a decision on one.
I don't think it's just VAR. I think
VAR's a
it's
massive
just
part to play in
time
it.
wasting generally.
VAR's a massive part to play in it.
It's a part,
Yeah.
but it's not the majority of the minutes.
So here we
You
go.
honestly think VAR takes up the majority of the minutes?
No, but majority. Yeah, full time anyway. Full time. We'll speak about VAR after.
Yeah.
Full time whistle has gone. Wrexham with one of their biggest upsets, let's say, in their history. A team which 2 years ago were playing non-league, fell back-to-back promotions, and now have drew against Chelsea.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah,
We won. A few years back we were a Champions League winning side.
and now
we can't beat Wrexham.
yeah. Well, all in all,
Let's have a look at the replay. So we've got Reece James hitting the post with a free kick. We thought it went in. That was a nice start. And then
good.
yeah, that was a lovely free kick.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we had a number of set pieces where we tried to cause issues. I thought Tyreek George actually was really positive when he was on the pitch. Didn't always work out, but if it wasn't for his his shot, and Kunku would have never had the chance to score the goal. And it was a great finish, clinical finish.
Yeah.
That's the one that you really want to get in the habit of doing, being in the right place at the right time.
And that's
Such a solid connection.
And Kinku's so clinical. He doesn't get bothered. Like, he just knows where the net is, and I think that's going to be important next season. We got that.
I hope so.
We have that striker where where if he gets a chance, he's scoring 1 in 2. So well done to Nkinku for that goal.
This is the goal we conceded. The defending was so poor. It crossed 5 players. The ball went past 5 players before a Wrexham player tapped it in. The first goal from Wrexham was just an absolute criminal. Every defender, I mean, Fofana should have done better. Chile should have done better. Ogachukwu did poorly.
It's awful. And he's their second as well.
And then we lost the ball again with Aching Pong, and then Jack Marriott with his left foot, bottom right corner. Call as you like. It's a good finish, mate. But just too easy, isn't it?
Yeah, too easy. I think don't like to blame Fofana never lost the ball, but for me personally, he was too bothered about pointing towards the keeper than getting out. As you can see here, look, if he breaks his back to get in the line there, he can stop that. He can stop that with his foot. So poor defending, losing the ball first of all. Second of all, Fofana, he had to do more than that. He could have stopped that shot. So poor defending, but a good finish.
And then I think this is our goal coming up. We had a little bit of possession. The movement was just so minimal at this point. It didn't really look like we were actually putting that much pressure, but Wrexham was so deep, it gave us the chance to open things up. And then after a ball came in, a deflection off of a couple of players, it did open up for Ogachukwu. It was a nice, cool finish. And the assist from Roja as well. Nice to see him get there.
Yeah.
And
Angelo was definitely a bright spark down there. He looked so calm and composed on that ball. It's kind of a one-trick pony, you just know when he gets on that side there, he's going to cut inside. But his end product was a lot better than Madueke's. So yeah, there's some positives to take at the game.
Apparently, Leslie Ogachukwu won man of the match. What?
No chance. My man of the match would have gone to Mark
Guia.
Yeah.
I'd give it to him or Lavia.
Yeah.
And I actually think Gusto did really well.
Yeah.
Did a good job. I think Sterling did pretty well.
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't put him ahead of those ones.
No.
But yeah, guys, let us know who you think your man of the match would be. We're gonna go for a couple more minutes, and then we'll end it there, and then we'll do a post-match pod. If we can do it pre-recorded, that'd be nice. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about the game? Let us know. Same story from Madueke. Chris, I would say give him a little bit more time. I think it's harsh to judge a player from 45 minutes. Having said that, yes, he definitely can do a lot better. Roja should be sold immediately. What makes you think that? Actually, no, I'm not talking about. You're not wrong. How much would we get for him?
£35 million would be.
You think we'll get that? I think
I'll
we'll be
take
lucky.
25 now.
I think we'll be lucky to get 20, mate.
I think when I think it was West Ham came in from a couple of seasons ago, that was the time to get rid. We held on to him, give him a new contract, and now we're stuck with him. So it's our own fault. Yeah, John Buxton, terrible performance. Well, listen, what can we expect? Listen, what can we expect from Chelsea fans? Do you expect this glamorous performance within your first pre-season game? It's never that. The expectation levels have got to be lowered, boys. Like, end of the day, we've got Wrexham City coming up. Let's see where we are against Wolves. Let's see where we are in the first 3 games in the Premier League. We can't be thinking we're gonna wipe the floor of these opponents. Obviously, yeah, they're a League One team, but they're still a football team. You've got to play what's in front of you, and they're still finding the feet. They're still finding the feet in perspective of a new manager, a new system. There's all different components which comes in to this performance. So personally, there's positives, there's negatives, but I'm not worried. I just feel like it needs time.
Yeah,
It needs
every
time.
process needs time. I mean, if we're going to be patient, then you've got to give it a season.
Yeah,
And there is going to be some ups and downs.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're going to have a 6-0 loss against City like we had with Sarri. I'm not saying that we're going to have anything like that. But I mean, we'll have periods where the football will be boring.
Yeah.
We will struggle to score goals. We will concede goals. One thing that surprised me about today is even though we were playing quite slow, I thought we would have more stability defensively. But then again, when you made all the changes at halftime,
There
it
you
makes
go.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we would have kept the same
defense, would have been
the
a lot
same
different.
squad, a similar squad going into that second half, it would have been interesting
I don't
to see how
think
we
it would.
were.
I don't think they would have scored. We was fully in control of that game. They never
Well,
had.
we were actually creating less.
We had the ball more. So it's just a flip of the coin. For me personally, I don't like seeing 11 for 11 at half time. I think you should slowly draft them in. So probably bring 4 in, half an hour again, bring another 4 in. But it's the coach's decision, and I think he'll learn from it. I think he'll be like, the next one, am I going to make a full change at half time? I don't think he will do, because it's clear to see that he put Wrexham on the front foot by making no substitutions.
Yeah. We'll do a quick breakdown on the players. So, Kev, your man of the match is Guiu. To be honest, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I think Lavia played quite well, although some of the people in the comments disagree with that. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Yeah, Guiu, man of the match for us. Sanchez made a couple of saves, 1 or 2 saves. Not really an awful lot more you can say. Chukwuemeka, what do you think about him?
Didn't see much. Nothing too amazing. He got on the ball pretty well on the half turn and let the play up, but nothing too amazing. Like, it didn't. There's no one really in that midfield that shone out. The player was lively really in the first half. But didn't see much of him, to be fair. Didn't see not too much of him.
Nah, not the best start for Chucky. I like Tariq George though. You know, he had a few moments where he could have released the ball a little bit earlier. A couple of late, slightly heavy touches.
Yeah.
Overall, confident, positive. Yeah. I'd like to see him again in the next game.
Yeah. This, like I said, this is his chance. Mudrik's not fully fit yet. He's got a few games to come back to full fitness after the Euros. He's got Palmer's out. So this is the chance for these young and up-and-comers to get minutes. And if he puts another performance in like he did today, maybe gets him a move to a top championship team, or it maybe gets him into the squad for next year. So encouraging signs from him. Like I said, he was positive, but still need to see more from him going forward.
Yeah, definitely. And another player who's been frustrating but trying to be positive, Noni Madueke.
End product.
Mm.
End product. He knows how to get at you. He runs very well. He's tricky component. But some of his balls into that box, I think he overhit a couple crosses. One went into the stand. He's still got work to do. Sometimes it takes too many touches, but he's got to be worked on. I think the potential's very high there. I think give him another season. If he doesn't improve his season, maybe it's not for him. But I can't just make a judgment on him right now. I think if Maresco can improve his
Like
end product,
yeah.
his productivity. So crossing in the box and
Just end product.
end product, If Maresco can improve that, maybe we see a better player. But right now, we're still seeing the same Noni Madueke that we seen last year, by the looks of it.
Same as last year.
Yeah, same as last year.
Do you agree with that, guys? Interesting point there. We'll speed through a couple of the others. We'll go through the defense. I mean, we had Colwell, Badiashile, and Tosin in the first half, and then they were replaced by Chilwell, Achimpong, and Fofana. I mean, how would you describe the contrast in the first half compared to the second half? We've already touched on it a few times, but obviously we were more rigid.
Yeah,
but we were in control.
Yeah,
and then we had the fluidity. We actually played better football when we had the ball, but we conceded 2 goals.
Fofana looked a bit weighted, didn't he? He's got to get in some shape. Obviously, he's had quite a long time out, so he's got to. Wasn't impressed with how he reacted to their second goal. Could have got across a lot quicker. But like I said, 45 minutes can't give you a clear indication of where he was going to be in, let's say, 5 games. Still got a long way to go to get match fitness. What was the other players you said?
Well, the ones that we start off with, so Tosin, Badiashile, and
Tosin pretty solid, read the game well. Badiashile, we've already discussed that already. Gave the ball away cheaply on a couple of occasions, which was apparent last year as well. Colwell, left back last year, didn't want to see it. He was there today, but more of an introverted left back. Let's see how he performs in the future games. But all in all, not very convincing, but there's something to go off. We can start kind of see a formula kind of being produced. So hopefully we can build on it. I don't think it's going to go backwards. It's going to go forwards. We'll bring better players into the system, and let's see where it gets us, say, when it comes to the Real Madrid and City games.
See what happens. Well, listen, guys, we're going to wrap up there. Thank you if you have been watching. This is the first watch along of many. Any of the issues that you addressed in the chat, I did try and read as many as I can. We will try and get the score on screen. We will get the timings as well. So if you are watching the game, you can connect and the timings work out. And we'll get some graphics involved as well. This is the first stream, so apologies if it's not perfect. I'm trying my best. All right, but hopefully you enjoyed. Not the best result, but we move. It's a step in a direction. Can't say the right direction, but it's a step in a direction.
More of the left direction. But we'll see.
But listen, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and up the Chelsea.